Yeah, that was cause Nabi's was echoing. I had to
Okay, that's
restart the
better.
stream. I had to restart the stream because I had it on dual output. Cause you still be using the Streamlabs.
I just use OBS to restream right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm still with Streamlabs, bro. But I was doing the dual output. Like you can do the dual output where it do the the phone size and then it do the TV size. It do both of them,
Oh,
so it
okay.
stream like two. It streams two streams on your channel.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they got an OBS plugin while you talking.
Who got one?
If OBS got a plugin for it.
Oh shit, they might do. It's
If
just
not,
that's
I'll
it.
try to make.
I think that's where the Streamlabs take up a lot of bandwidth or whatever it's called. That's just what's
Mhm.
trippy about them.
Processing power.
Yeah, but I think they be getting better with it over time. But see now, once I took that other one off, then it just runs smooth.
Yo, true. I made a program yesterday. It took like 3, 4 hours. But what it allowed me to do was upload 35 to 40 videos at one time on YouTube. Shorts at one time.
Oh yeah.
I I got
Wait, what is it called?
no, I made it myself.
Oh, okay,
Just from
yeah.
scratch. So it was all
Oh,
for free. I don't got to pay nothing.
oh, okay, yeah. That's lit. That's
Yeah, that's
lit.
what I was telling you. I want to send it to you. And then I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna try to package it up to sell it to people. So like or let them take offers. Cause it really worked. I just dragged all the shorts and make all the titles what they originally were, put them all the same description, all the same
Yeah, I'm like,
taggages. Does it back to back.
no wonder I was seeing all them shorts from you, like just popping up on
Yeah.
my timeline.
Gotta flood the market. That's what Funny Mike said. Flood the market.
Yeah, cause I was the name. Cause from just wearing these fucking the Ray-Ban Metas, I got so many damn short videos in my phone from just recording on that motherfucker. That shit is crazy. Like I know I got about 500 shorts that I ain't even uploaded.
You just gotta upload it. Even if you got a little spam page side. I'm
Yeah.
seeing more and more videos popping up saying I posted or somebody posted 20 times a day for a month and stuff, and now they had million followers or all the way up there. But you
Yeah.
just gotta have something to post. But since we got all this podcast, I just go into the I just go into it. And it's another
Yeah, I
uh,
think it was one that I was using called vidIQ, and like basically that's what it would do. It would take all of your it would take your videos and just make them into short videos.
yeah.
Like yeah,
I
I was
had to
using
make
that.
one because they make you pay after a while. So I
Yeah.
went and made one up too. It connects all locally with the AI with Olama. Yeah,
Oh
that's a lot
yeah.
going on. But I'm putting it to work. Putting it to work.
Yeah, all
I
you
got
gotta
the Show 2 channel, the Just Ty fan.
now you gotta what's the name? But you just gotta go pay for a little promotion, and so people will see it in in commercials. Like go pay for the little commercial shit, and then and put a video together for that. So like every time people be watching certain videos, it'll show that video like as a commercial.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's gonna get there.
Yeah, that's how they be blowing they shit up once they create these programs and shit. Create a nice little program that kind of works for especially people that's like uploading shorts all the time. Like that's gonna go fire, Ty.
No, I would do it today if I had the money. That's why I'm just like, it's gonna get there.
Well, I mean, maybe we gotta, that's what we all here for. You got investors. I'm
Come
I'm
up with.
one of them. I'm one of them. I don't mind investing in that. I don't know
I see
about
how it's
anybody
all
else.
set up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get it set up. Find out what the cost is and shit. Let's try it.
take off time.
Like man.
Whew.
That's that's crack cocaine right there, right?
No, no, for real. Because I was
Right?
telling
That's
them,
what I told them.
and some people like Casanet and other streamers, they're paying streamers like 10K to chop up their lives. So I said, I know it's valuable to chop up lives and have them post if they're willing to pay people that much.
Yeah,
Like, I would have never knew about any of them if it wasn't for Clip.
no, I was saying, man, bro, I was saying that like years ago. Like how when you see certain people with channels with like big channels, they got like a whole little production line. Like one person does this, one person does that, one person does that. And then you have that person that chop up the videos and cut the videos up and make it right. And they all work together. Wait, who was it? I think it was one of the psychedelic channels that was doing it. And they basically kind of got into it with the person that was cutting their videos up and shit. And like they had like a falling out, and he was like, I ain't gonna be doing these kind of videos because the person that was making the videos for me is, you know.
Gotcha. Yo, I just found a program that can to work though. That does the vertical video with the horizontal.
Yeah. Yeah.
OBS.
Oh, on OBS?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Doom
OBS is open source. So it would be like a regular person making stuff. You just gotta make sure it works.
Yeah, you need to try to make one that that a live stream. That'll do a 24-hour live stream.
Streaming what?
Like all the videos you ever made.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
To where you can put all the videos that you ever made in there and it'll stream them 24/7. Like, cause I was using the program. Remember we was doing it back in the days? And it's like still like, say if you got one, like you got a 24-hour live stream on your channel, even when you go live, it'll still go live while that live stream is still running on your channel 24/7. Like it
Man,
won't
this
stop
really
it.
is the game.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm remembering now
I said
how to do stomp.
I said I just don't never play by the rules. That's my problem.
Yeah. That's why I'm learning about this. Because I had a whole clip channel before, and then I just stopped because it didn't take off or whatever. I just didn't. I'd rather do this then.
Just continue.
No, stick to it, at least for a little bit.
Yeah, that
Let it take off.
yeah, that I think that'd be my problem too. Like when I be like even on like Instagram, if I stay uploading on Instagram, because Instagram was always giving me dummy plays, even with the lives, and I just kind of just stopped because it was like, dang, you know, you gotta upload it here, then you gotta upload it there, then you gotta upload it there, then you gotta upload it there, and it was like, man, I was like, this fucking too much right now. Like,
Man, I have like 5 TikToks. I thought I was up like 4 Instagrams, and that's why I was happy I made this bulk uploader. Cause I'm like, this is gonna help me a lot.
yeah.
I
And
actually
then
want to do it now.
and then that's the crazy thing about TikTok is like every time I go on TikTok, I got money in TikTok. Like, and
Wow.
I ain't
From
uploaded
your
on
old
TikTok
videos?
yet, from old videos, from like stuff I was selling. Like, I'm like going, and I haven't even been on here. I haven't even been on there.
Make it work. That's how we work magic, bro.
See,
I'm
it got money in there right now. I said, but I don't never cash it out to like if I need it. I ain't been needing it, so I just been letting it sit. I let it grow for like and see what happens. Let it get up to like 10,000 or something like that, and then cash that shit out. But I heard a couple people say they did that, and yeah, they kept their money. They kept their money. But Instagram, I ain't gonna lie, like when we was doing a lot of lives with Discord on Instagram, like those videos on Instagram was getting hella views, bro. And I just stopped. I think I stopped because like I think when I lost my last job, like yeah, I wasn't able to
I don't show my face to them.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. You know, cause Streamlabs costs like it's like $27 a month and shit to be. But you can stream to each platform at one time, and like
Yeah.
that was the dope part. And like you know, once I didn't pay the subscription, I said, but I'm a next week. I said when I get paid, I'm gonna just go on and just pay it up for the whole year, and just do it like that, so I can just pay once a year, once a year, once a year, and then just start back streaming to every platform like I was before.
Yeah, right now I'm just doing Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, Twitch.
I always
Twitch.
forget to bring up TikTok because it's like I forgot it's right there. I could do that. Like, make sure it's updated.
Yeah, I was doing. We was like when we was streaming then. We was on Twitch. What's that? That Kick.
Kick.
Yep. On Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and what's that other one? Twitter. Twitter X.
Oh, I forgot about live Twitter.
Yeah, we were slapping all of them at one time. And then yeah, I don't know, but I got to get back on it but I it's been a lot going on. You feel me? I be always, man. I thought you know what? It's crazy, bro. I never like it feels weird because I never thought I would stop smoking weed.
Uh-huh.
Like, cause
Been like 6 months now.
man, every time I go back and I look at the old videos, we flaming up, we blowing, chopping it up. You feel me? Like,
We got a lot of life to live.
Where is my lighter?
where's my lighter? You cold. Put that weed there.
Don't make me show you my 6 blunts rolled.
Always got the 6 blunts rolled. Roll all
It was
them
7
blunts.
today. I told you I was in pain. I was like not trying to be here.
That's amazing that weed can just handle all different types of stress points in your life.
I don't have that much stress though, so you know.
Hey, your stomach can hurt. You can smoke a blunt; it'll heal it.
That's the placebo.
have-
The great placebo.
Yeah, you can have a stomach. You can have a headache. You can smoke a blunt; it'll heal it. When I'm done, look, your kids can be bothering you. You can smoke a blunt and they'll go away.
Who's bothering who?
I said your kids can be messing with you all the time, and you smoke a blunt. It's like they disappear. It's like they there, but they not. Hey, your rent can be late. You can smoke a blunt, and it'll seem like it's paid. You'll forget all about it.
Yo, bro, it's a balance with that.
You like, fuck that rent. I'll pay that shit when I feel like it. Oh, shit, man.
And that's why I think it's a brand new culture, bro. I know it is funny. It is funny because that's what happens a lot. But the mushroom mixed with the weed culture, especially microdosing,
Yeah.
it makes so like that overarching grandma feeling that's like, hey, pick that up or this and that. It doesn't linger away while getting high as shit off the like a whole ass blunt.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been. That's been my magic ticket for performing a lot of things. It's really the microdosing with the weed, or sometimes it would it would lessen the weed. But I'm not even trying to talk about not smoking. But
Yeah,
it does that too. Like
I used to use the weed. I used to use it for everything, especially like if I had long drives. It was to stay awake. You feel me? Like I had a blunt a couple of times, I'd be woke. Like even if I'm here, like if back when I used to smoke, like I get high and like I will not fall asleep ever. I could not fall asleep high. I couldn't smoke a blunt and go to sleep. It was impossible. What's up, Exile?
What up?
Oh yeah, I named the live, y'all. What does it all mean?
What is it all? What is it all?
What the fuck
You want me
does
to
it?
explain it with words, or do you want to dance?
Words. What does it all mean in words?
Unless you're gonna dance on camera, be cool for the live.
Huh. Do it for the live. But
There's a pocket.
but I think I just, like I said, I named it that because, like I said, when I go back and watch these old movies, bro, I said it don't seem like anything really changed. It don't seem like it seems like everything is mimicking what was. Like you,
Yeah.
like it's just
There's a lot of memory that our system operates on. That memory can be liberating or it can be binding.
Yeah, you know how I look at it now, Exile. If you put two mirrors together, if you put two
Yeah.
mirrors together facing each other, the reflection goes on and on and on and on forever,
Yeah.
and it don't stop. It's like infinity.
Like you've been doing this thing for a million cajillion years, just through different story frames, archetypes.
Yeah, through different archetypes. Because
That's what makes life so comfortable, though, too. Cause like, I'm just breathing this so-called air. But
it's like weird because okay, like now, like I can see us doing that, right, as people, as you know, as we come in as people, but I also see the entities as the God entity doing the same thing, as we call them gods. Like all
Yeah.
the gods do the same. That's why it's so many gods, but it's really just the same God, but it's visualized in so many different ways that it's
Right.
taking on a million, infinite amount of forms itself. Watch, I'm
we
telling
can
you,
make a
next,
god right now.
man, I'm
And it'll
telling
be
you.
like, then once we make the god, it will say, well, I already been here for 2 million years. You think you created me?
Hey, okay, did y'all watch the new Superman?
Not yet.
Oh my God. Go watch the new Superman. You're going to be like, all you going to think about is Trump and Elon Musk. Hey,
Now I am.
hey, they said the Superman was an illegal alien. They was trying to get him up out of here.
Yeah, kind of.
And then, hey, he was an illegal alien. And guess who was trying to get him up out of here? You know, the bald-headed guy. What's his name?
Lex.
Lex
Lex
Luthor.
Luthor.
And you know what they said Lex Luthor was trying to be?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
He was trying to be king.
Yeah, that's usually his goal. But yeah, the government always has a lot to do with the movies that's out at the time, more than what people realize. That's why we had the war movies. And if you see movies in China and other countries where they put different symbolism that the government wanted, like to be a patriot and all of that, like it definitely was some swaying around there. I didn't see the movie, but I heard the rumors about it.
Yeah, I said.
And other people was
golly.
mad Superman too nice. I was like, what do you mean he too nice?
Yeah, and Lex Luthor duplicated him and some more shit, bro. That shit was a good movie though. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a good movie. I knew I should have came in here and watched it with everybody in here because I actually, you know, I started watching it with my girl and she fell asleep.
You're reminding me of when pathogens enter like the mycelia cake,
Yeah,
or like the story of Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Get them up out of here. We don't want that new way of thinking, that new way of being.
Yeah. And that, what I'm trying to figure out, I think that, man, is we gonna make a new God?
When you make that
That's what I'm saying.
transparent,
We could do one right now. And
We
then he's
ain't.
gonna say, "I already been here for 2 million years." So are you
Exactly.
at the same time?
Exactly.
That's what. Hey, if you want to do that, ego would love to hear that conversation. He's been trying to inch things towards that direction with us.
Oh
It's just that
man.
with gods, it comes in many flavors. Like a god can be a long time.
Ego gonna have everybody walk around naked up under their robes.
That's when you say, "I'm the only one that can channel God." That's when it become like that. He said, "Take off your clothes. Your legs must bear the sun."
I've seen this practice before. I've seen this pattern. I mean, I've heard of this pattern.
We all
I'm gonna
have.
stay out of the water.
Yeah,
Out of that water.
I'm gonna get out of it. I'm gonna get out of it. You know.
Y'all
Yeah.
already know. That's why with great power comes great responsibility.
I
I've been trying to
wish
teach people that that's not possible because they think they're outsmarting. But if I don't teach them that, then they won't destroy themselves and try to create this. But it happens anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what reminded me of like the ice shit, bro. Like with ice and what ice was doing and how they coming in and taking people and shit. It kind of reminded me of Watchmen when the comedian jumped out the thing and started just busting on everybody and dude, it's like, what are we doing? He's like, man, we gotta protect these people from themselves.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
cold
know better.
I have
so
not
follow
seen
what
that.
I'm- Sorry.
What'd you say,
I
Exile?
was just saying.
No, I said I know better, so you guys got to follow what I say.
Exactly. Exactly.
Are you
Exactly.
in need right now?
What'd you say, Theo? You kind of going in and out.
I said, are you in need right now?
Ah. You fractally.
In the
I'm
mead.
weak right now.
I can't. I'm bald headed. I can't wear
Oh,
weaves.
shit.
You still fractal out.
Yeah, I just heard
Oh,
in the
you-
military they can't have baby veins no more. So the side of their lace wigs were just like showing all crazy.
Oh dang.
That's another story.
The baby hair?
Use it on Jeopardy. That fact. Yeah.
So you're saying
Yeah,
I
Y'all
can't?
know when
wonder
you
how they
need it.
get all that stuff. Yeah. They can't do that no more.
Dang.
But I mean, like mine is just out. What am I supposed to do?
Fuck that shit.
You can't go to
Where?
You can't go to the military now.
Behind my ears? Oh no, I already knew that.
You
I already knew that.
can't. You can't go to the military. You're
Wow.
bad. Who named it baby hair? who named it that? Oh, that's your baby hair right there.
It's the hairs
I
that
think
grow.
that's black
No, I
people's
think what they're meaning it's that it's short. It's now coming out. So like it's a baby hair versus the one
Nah,
that's
It's a
grown.
little thinner.
Yeah, the little baby hairs, they don't grow that long though.
They do.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't.
No,
Not
they
when
grow
you get
out.
braids.
It's just new ones that keeps growing in.
I lost my baby hair.
You
That's
lost
all
your
you
own.
got left.
You lost your baby hair, your adult hair, your old man hair. You lost all of it. If they're
I'm about to shake it up a little. I'm gonna grow some hair, and I'm gonna get it faded or
where?
something. Around the
You
sides.
can get that fade, bro. Get that
Around
Homer
the
Simpson
sides. Hey, with the little what's the name though? I'm gonna get the Homer Simpson fade, but I'm gonna get the what's his name? The one rapper. I'm gonna get his little shag.
Do you remember the
Oh,
whole?
you trying to get the Gregorian monk fade?
Exactly. Exactly.
No, I tell you what you
Oh.
gotta do. I saw somebody, they was bald, but they went to another bald guy and they both had their head tatted with a hairline and like dots or something all around, and it really looked like it. I don't know how it looked zoomed up, but
I'm
like
not
this,
doing that. I seen people that
Never
went
gotta
bald.
cut it.
They went and got the hair patch on their heads too. I said that's crazy. I said, you know what? As I get older, I said there's a lot of things that I just wouldn't do. Like I wouldn't dye my beard.
Nah. Unless it's some
Honestly, if
crazy
you can
color.
keep it under wraps, why not? If that's what, helps your, like some people with cancer, they do that, and that's okay. You know.
Yeah, like I don't dye my beard. But even like at work, like I tell them my age, they be like, "Nah, you're not that old." I'm like, "Yeah, bro. That's why I'm trying to keep all these grays so I can, so I can look my goddamn age. I ain't trying to look young no more. You know what come with that? You know what come with looking young when you walking around in these streets? Just be like,
Lots of trouble.
yeah, lots of trouble.
You
Lots
ready?
of potentiality.
Where
Leave me
you
alone.
Where you from, cuz?
Nowhere. I'm not even here. I'm a ghost. I'm
Hey,
not even here right now.
hey, just Hey, I had a whole little thing I said I was gonna do. I had thought about it. I said, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I was gonna start a whole nother channel, and then my name was gonna be Cuz Blood.
Or he's gonna go out and talk to people or start praying.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
was,
wear a Jerry curl. Jerry curl wig.
I was gonna have a blue and a red rag, and like that was gonna be my nickname, Cuz Blood.
Okay, I get it now.
I get it now.
I'm like, wait, why? What?
Say
Okay.
On political.
Five.
So every time, when it came down to, I could be like on Crip Blood, like just certain little
What you
slogans.
doing, bro? Like, why are you out here? Like, you can't have both. Like, it's my name, though. It's my name.
It's my name. I'm a Crip and the Blood. You never seen the Crip and the Blood at the same time in the same body?
Like, what you trying to say? What you trying to say?
It's like starting a new. I'm trying to create a new God. Okay, I'm trying to put Jesus and Buddha together.
Nah, that's the
Hey, that
devil
could be
right
a-
there.
That could be a movie, bro. You have one Christian, then you have a Buddhist who's a blood, and then they get into some Chuck Jaw type stuff, thunderstorm. Then they get merged into one body.
Into
He
one
becomes
body.
Cuz Blood.
But it's gonna be like Team America fashion. Like,
And then be out there like really healing people and all type of weird shit. You feel me? Playing both sides. But I was.
Performing mysteries and miracles every day.
But I'm wait.
that's why they fuck up. They'll blame it on the devil.
When was it? Okay.
That was us.
Okay, when was the last time a new God was put into place, or did people like
It
Joseph
depends on.
Joseph
Honestly,
Smith?
I never heard of these gods before, like Anunnakis and shit. I never heard any of that before a certain time, kind of.
I didn't either.
There was one. There was one created.
I'm sorry?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. We want to hear what
No,
you got
I
to say.
interrupted Ali.
Nah, it's the levy.
Allie wasn't saying
Y'all
nothing. She
pulling
was
each other
she was about to say something about her baby hairs.
No, there was a god created recently in the last few years, and one's here in Tennessee. It's called Linga Bhairavi.
Oh,
Yeah.
Linga
Linga.
Bhairavi. And what god is
Bhairavi.
that? What that god do?
The same thing.
Most
That god will give you grace and intensity.
Oh,
Yeah. Calm intensity.
I was about
You
to
know
say.
what? I got a definition for God too that fits into this, like what defining things and creation of things, and it's just my top bit off of it. But I think whenever a kid creates something, or whenever a person creates something, that's a God right there. Like look at Goku. How many people was able to finally do what they wanted to do because they saw Goku finally go Super Saiyan against Frieza? I was one of those people. I was like, yo, when he said, where there's a will, there's a way, while Frieza was all cursing him out. And I used that to pass tests when I was around family members, all of that stuff. It would literally ring in my head like an angel. So I think
Yeah, That's an important point because gods, yeah, they can be worshipped, but it's also something to be attained.
Yeah, like I don't think guys don't really want worship when you meet them in person. Like Jesus never. Look at all these people worshiping Jesus, but Jesus never said worship me. But they like if you don't worship him, you going to hell. But they ain't never say bow down to me. Or
But they had to model. They had to make a model of acceptance, kind of after the miracle, the thing.
300 years later, what did he say again?
I think Jesus was saying you gotta wash your ship. You gotta wash your ship, not worship.
Man.
I think devotion is cool because it comes with like aligning or seeing the different archetypes in your mind. But you know how we can get so attached to I'm this, I'm a lawyer, I'm a computer tech, and then you forget like, oh, I can run. Or you learn a little about Hermes or some fast god or son. Oh, I do like to run. Or go out to the woods, hear about the nature gods, and it come at that right time where you're like, I probably should go to the amusement park or to the park or do something outside. I think it's always like it's always working itself out.
But you see those people do the like Ka and Theo and Exile. Like when they exercise and they do their meditation, they're creating a different way too. So it's like using that creation energy to influence. You know, it influences even if you don't know or think you are. Cheers.
Right, as a possibility. Like it goes back to Ty and Ali. It goes back to what True was saying, that we're all these different gods, plural, is showing what the one creator, one infinite creator, the creation, has made available. And then all the different personas and aspects, and I can run fast, I can do calculus or
that's what I was saying.
Plants or make computer games.
And you could also destroy it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't maintain, and then you have to maintain it too. That's part of. I think that's where nature comes in, kind of. That shows you maintenance a little bit.
Yeah, you know? High level ADHD maintenance, because you got to be thinking in multi-dimensional fashions to see how ecosystems work.
Yeah, because you have some flies that are like their whole life cycle is in hours. You have some that are days, you know, and then you have some that are like those. I think it's the cicadas in Brazil, might be Brazil, somewhere, South America. Those come out every, I don't know, 10 years, something like that. And they do this big old color light show, you know. So it's like you have different cycles taking care of different things.
And since like life is coming in to build memory for the first time, so it seems. And it's like there's only one self-referential life. And you can't really compare it to any other size or length. There's that old Zen quote or hymn or whatever. It was like,
you know, Zen.
The morning glory and the oak tree have the same length of life in their perception.
Yeah. I'm like going. I think I'm gonna make a video on that. I'll make a video and then I'm gonna just name all the gods that were ever created.
But you also have
Cuzblood.
Yeah, Cuzblood gonna be in there. Cuzblood.
Do you remember the?
I'm already starting on it right now. I'm already starting on it.
Do you remember the thing I sent you, Booker? I posted it in the Discord today with the if Moses had an iPhone.
Oh yeah, that shit was hilarious. He said, "Man, you know, we're headed into Egypt right now to ask Pharaoh to let my people go." I think he came back and said, "Well, he said no." Like, what the hell? I said, said it to my mom. She was dying laughing.
He said no,
Here
but
is-
you know, Farrah, if you're watching this, we're gonna go. Like,
Yeah, this path isn't on Google Maps.
Yeah.
Ooh.
but
Let's see.
what was I gonna say? You have to do one with the like a Jerry Springer version of the gods, like Zeus and all his baby mamas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Future gonna pop out the corner like, dang.
Hey,
That's who I
that's
was
rude.
looking-
And
No, they
what's
always say Future is like Zeus on Earth.
how about
Jerry.
Abrahamic?
Right, someone like him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna type this up now. Who knows by the end of the podcast?
And you got to do one on the Abrahamic religions too, because that one would be fucking hilarious. Because you're gonna see Abraham sitting there with his two baby mamas.
Yeah, this
Who that
is
survived?
hey, this shit just
What?
oh dang. Yeah, okay. I knew Nike was a god. Greek goddess of victory was Nike.
Yeah.
But it just,
Yeah.
Put them checks up.
yeah, Nika, Nike would hire you, however, yeah. But I'm going, this is like, bro, dang, Uranus, Greek sky god.
Yeah, a lot of them
Utah.
got it from the Romans and Greek. A lot of
Well, the
Greece
Neptune.
is
Well,
one that's
I
popular.
think- I think the planets are named after shit. Was it the Romans?
Yeah.
And the Greek is the older names like Hermes and Poseidon, because the Roman one became Neptune.
The one's popular now.
Yeah, instead of Poseidon, it became Neptune, right?
Who could say Poseidon? That's too hard.
Yeah.
Neptune.
But actually,
I'm saying in culture.
it's close to a German word. German? Russian?
Poseidon.
Man, they got,
Russian.
they
yeah,
got
actually,
hey, they got a god for every idea.
yes,
You got
that's
to.
why they were telling you that your ideas and your emotions
Yeah.
Yeah.
were.
The Daemon.
Hey,
The Daemon.
Bacchus, Roman
Bacchus was
god of
fucking hilarious.
Yo, I figured
Roman
out
god of
Matt
wine.
Damon's older brother.
Yes, and Bacchus became Loki or Loki. Wine. Wait, Bacchus became the one. Who was the one with the legs of a goat?
Man, I don't,
And-
Isn't that Baki?
wait, let me
Minotaur.
see. Did you say Baki?
No.
Let's see. Bio. No, I don't see it. It don't show no Baki on here.
But hey,
That's
when
an
you look at
It got
When-
Buddha.
when you look at it, this was
You talking
starting a lot
about
of war.
Pan? Alley Cat Pan, was it?
Pen. Yes, that one.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah,
I think he played in a bluegrass band that I jammed with before, Pan,
Yeah,
in the
Pan.
hyperdimensional realm.
Greek
tree of
god
life.
of Greek god of nature.
Usually.
Yeah, Pan, Loki, and Bacchus were
Poseidon,
Synonymous.
Ptah, Quetzalcoatl, Ra, Rangi, Rhea, Rudra.
But
Verdicts.
you know, that's what
Ooh.
started a lot of wars in cultures, in black culture, like African American, and in a lot of minorities, like if they wasn't in the know with their lineage a lot. And you hear people get mad because they say, oh, they got y'all worshiping one God. They got y'all trapped in this and that. If y'all knew where y'all came from, like in a lot of African indigenous cultures, period, they have multiple gods for everything. Like the wind, why your kid got mad, why you got pregnant, why you thought a lot of the things. So it helps people explain things in their everyday life.
Yeah,
if you just
exactly.
go-
They started talking
Exactly.
So then if you just
By
being
the time
told,
they
this
started
is a
talking
demon,
about-
this is an angel, this is bad, it's like, it's not enough gray. It's not enough gray. So it's
yeah,
not
because
like
it starts
you're
to deal with
everybody.
like that creation myth and everything, like the beginning of time in a world where there's no beginning, and they start to talk about like the ultimate embodiment of nothingness, which that would be like everything, anything. But yeah, it gets all confused.
Yeah, I
Forgetting
would
what
say
we
stay
had.
confused when people try to get mad at people for following people, but it's not that you should be mad, because even learning the Christianity part allowed us to explore other avenues of thought, stuff like that. But connecting with what is already here, because it's still being practiced today too. We're just not over there. It's like we reading online about all this stuff. It really helps out the individual, because we're always all connected. So if we got the information, is information.
Man.
It's part of the storytelling.
Yeah.
And I see it as like gods or goddesses, like as signposts or waypoints or nodes on the human experience of encapsulating or describing a certain type of possibility.
That's why they call people gods on earth, only when they see them acting that one personality trait to the max. Like, like
Right.
that's the hip, that's the god of rock and roll right there. Like that's all he do, and he just fulfilling it. He gave up his family, everything.
Yeah, in a sense,
right.
he is. In a sense that you made that exchange, and you have that following, and that what do you call it? Influence. Yes, there.
Hey Ty, have you? Go ahead, Exile.
I was gonna say we're only taking what's available.
That's
like all these things are already here for us to then mold and make and shape and destroy and maintain all these different aspects of whatever we want to call creation or life or reality or whatever.
Yeah, that's all you can do. That's all you really can do. Is take from what was already here. So do that, but do that make it real?
It makes it a playground. Like it's games called sandbox. You get to like play in the sandbox.
You said that too damn fast, Ty.
I've been here
before, okay?
Yeah, you said that hella fast. It makes it a playground. That's crazy.
It's like,
but Just Ty, have you messed with the CapCut?
I had to get off of CapCut, but I did adore it to the max. But they just put out a new user agreement 2 weeks ago that even if your videos are in the draft, they can use your videos for their work to sell or for advertisement or anything, and they don't have to tell you.
Oh,
so,
damn.
It's still one of the best editing apps. I had to use it again last week or something, but then I put it inside of another app and deleted it out of there when I was finished editing the video. So I'm still playing along a little.
Oh well, they got this new one now that they got the AI generator, like to where
they can do the video.
Yeah, you just put the stuff in there, and then you pick the voice you want, and then it'll do everything. That's them little weird videos you've been seeing me upload. To where it's the guy talking, this and that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see their pipeline. I see they got the lip sync going on. It does it create the audio?
Yeah, it creates the audio and everything. Like that's what I'm doing right now. Watch, I'm about to.
Welcome to creating voiceovers.
The Google one has one that's very good, and I had a free trial of that. Anybody out there, y'all can get a free trial. You get 100 credits. Just cancel that thing because like 50 a month. But
nah, this one is just free. Period. You don't gotta pay for nothing on CapCut, and it got probably 30, 40 different voices you can use. You can add the words, like to where it play the words on the bottom, different fonts, and you can even do like a AI person on there talking, like like it's.
I've been trying to make one. Now I understand. I've been breaking apart each aspect. That's why I was asking you about it. Because I'm
Yeah.
trying to make that locally, like, so I can be able to do everything free.
Yeah,
Free.
that's what I'm doing right now. I'm like, as we talking, I just went and had basically chat by GPT name out all the gods, right? All of them, and then put them in alphabetical order, and then
Oh.
I just put it on there, and then I just have somebody just kind of say them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that's a good pipeline. Like a good workflow. Good workflow to get things done.
Yeah, and then it take a minute for it to add the voice, and you just add the voice, and then you can add your own media, or you can do AI generated media, which is gonna be kind of cool. I want to see what it's gonna do when I do the AI generated media,
Mm-hmm.
because like they got different what's the names that you can pick, like and like one of them is biblical. So like once I pick biblical, like all the media that it's going to create is going to be pertaining to looking like these gods in the biblical way.
Gotcha.
And this a gang of gods, bro. I said, dang, man, I'm going to pick one of them, and that's the one I'm going to follow for the rest of my life. That's what everybody else doing. I'm just saying, like,
It's my
there are
favorite thing.
thousands of what
It's
people
so
would now
shiny.
call gods.
It's
Yeah.
so shiny.
And that's the crazy part, is that it's thousands, thousands,
Mm-hmm.
thousands. And like that,
And
like
then there's
it,
ones that want you to kill gods, and then you got to notice that those are gods as well. They like kill all them gods people are worshiping. They're worthless. They don't mean anything. They're tricking them. They're doing this. They're doing that. But that's a god itself.
yeah, that was basically Thor in the movie Thor. Remember when dude got the sword? And he said, I'm going against all the gods. That man,
I know.
Oh yeah.
I remember now.
man,
So,
I said that a long time ago. UL said real is a layer of perception. I said, man, I said nothing is real no more. I don't even believe in the word real itself.
you real, as I say, real was created in the thing that's calling it real. Like
Because
whatever the thing that's calling it real is real to that.
it's kind of weird, because once you start, like when you start watching all these videos, you get into watching all these videos, you
More
start to
feeling.
see that all these videos is like shaping your perception, and like a lot of them don't even be real. A lot
Yeah.
of them just be saying some shit just to make you want to watch it.
And you and I see that all as the mind space, as I talk to my daughter about, and when these subjects come up, and I say just how the ads pop up, and you can see people buying everything they see on the ad, and that's okay. You see people creating ads, or how it will just pop up. That's what happens when you're sitting with yourself sometimes, and you want to do something, and something pops up in your mind, or you just zoning out and different things. And people live many different lifestyles based off of how they respond to their mind, how they
Yeah.
respond to the ads and the sayings that's popping up, and they become comfortable and dressed up in it. But you can
Yeah.
always dress yourself up in different ways once you know you don't have to go to the Nike store all the time. So you can go over here.
you become that shit, because that shit is like a part of you. Rael, anything that the light shines on or is
I get
or is
really good beat.
perceived, and man, all that is hitting, man.
But right.
Rael,
Isn't that Mary J. Blige song? Rael, love.
Yep.
That's not the Mary.
It's the same, man. Man. I said, man, these some dope ass spells out there. I ain't gonna hold you. Everything is like a spell
is
to
like
me
a-
now.
Yeah.
I think real is a spell that means like it's calling upon the aspect of Maya, of illusion. So like, real is like saying the magic trick that's actually happening in some way. It's not
Yeah.
actually saying the reality of it, the objective.
That's why as a magician, it feels cool. Like I used to
It's like
I
a
used to
collective perspective. Yeah, it does.
Because I used to practice magic tricks like in this dimension, like card magic, like legit. Oh, I gotta get the person to think this and have them believe that I'm feeling this while I'm saying this out of my mouth and stuff like that. And it could be so cheesy
Yeah.
at times in the beginning stages. But if they even play it off like it was real,
I,
it 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 changes the dynamic a lot. Even for the person, if they don't play it off as real and they like da da da, that's another Family Guy aspect of reality. Start trying to learn in South Park aspect of reality.
I think that's the
But
dope part of it, Ty, is the fact that if you play it off as being real, they're gonna see it as being real because you believe it.
yeah. What I meant by real is pulling off the trick instead of like saying, "Oh, I saw it behind your sleeve" or something like that.
Yeah,
That's
I was just seeing a magic trick where dude did a magic trick on the red dude. I don't know his name. Crazy red receiver. I don't know his name with the dreads and shit. But he took his ring and like like you're watching it. You see him take the ring, make it disappear in his hand, and put it on dude's shoulder. But dude didn't know But the rapper didn't know he did that. And he was like, "Look, now it's not in your hand. I'm gonna make it magically appear. Now look, it's on your shoulder." And he like, "Oh, how'd you do that?" And we looking on camera like, we seen him put his hand on your shoulder and put it on your shoulder.
Yep. Unless
But
you put
like
himself
that sleight of hand. Like, or if you talk about like a real perspective with someone, be like, I think this is real. And then they're like, because that's like Inception. Then they know it comes from you. But it's like that subconscious mind where we incept ourselves with the truth, where it's not the thing where you say, is that real or not? But it's the other part that are already in the frameworks that's so deeply ingrained where they'd be like, oh, yeah, that stuff's just, I don't even know how to say it. It's like part of
That's
what
what
we're
makes
using.
David Blaine a good magician and stuff like that, because even when the person is starting to figure out, oh, is this real or not, the thought process is already thinking about that as well because of previous pattern. So is able to catch up on things and make up something on the spot and then keep it going.
And
So
keep
life
it.
I see is like that. Is making up stuff
Yeah.
on the spot, even when you think that it's not real. Like
Like if
it's gonna
you
keep
got
going.
one thing, yeah, you'll have to look at like a bunch of other. They say that house of cards, one lie needs another lie. In reality, in our perceptual reality, depending on maybe for a younger child, it could be like
there was
so gentle.
There was this magician. I forgot what his name is. Apollo. I think it's Apollo. He used to do these shows with I think National Geographic, and it's like different shows based on your perception and shit. And it shows you different. There was one where like they had a counter, and one guy would be up here, totally different shirt, tie, everything, and they'd give you the paper to sign, and he'd bend down like he dropped a pen, and a whole different guy would pop up. And some people wouldn't even notice. Like, they'd just grab the pen and just continue writing and signing and just go about their business. And some people would catch the change. But he showed where, like, there was this guy, and he showed how he took his watch without him even knowing. So
classic.
He was wearing a watch. So what he did was, when he was talking to him, he was kind of like assessing what he was wearing. So he was like, oh, sunglasses, this, that, left pocket. And he took the hand and saw the watch. But as soon as he was doing that, his thumb was undoing the because it's just, one stroke and the hook is done. So it was just like, so what he said was, he played on muscle memory, kind of, or something like that, because when he was holding the watch, he squeezed it. He was holding the man's hand tighter. So when he let go, he would feel the man's hand letting go, but he wouldn't feel the watch letting go.
Yeah.
So he kind of hijacked the sensation
Because
It was
while he's doing that,
fucking
he's talking to him about something else.
yes,
completely
about something
different.
else that he's fucking with too.
Uh-huh.
I think I seen that one.
It was crazy. It was so cool.
No, it's dope as shit. I used to try to learn those things and find the books and the right stuff because it's a lot of secrets out there. Because people like to still keep trade secrets.
It makes sense though, even when you think about food commercials. How it's like they hijack your taste buds through visualization.
Yeah, visual sorcery.
Yo, we was poor growing up. We used to watch them cooking, and me and my mom, and my sister, and be like, "Ooh, that look good," and satisfied just a little bit until dinner time. I brought that up last year.
Dinner time. That's when everybody get happy, be dancing and shit. Oh shit! Yeah, they be happy as hell, boy. Yeah, we about to eat. Then if the food is good, how come when food is good, everybody get quiet at the dinner table?
Because everybody's busy eating. There's no room for words. It's like, oh shit, I'm starving and the food is good. It's over. Like, just the world can wait.
Yeah, when the food is slap bomb and it's on the table, boy, the kids be quiet as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like what the hell? Like I don't hear y'all.
Listen, good food. It's goddamn. It's a blessing. It's life.
Curry is not good though.
Curry is crack.
Curry is not crack.
It's crack. I've been eating.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Because I seen crackheads smoke crack, and I said I will never do that.
I don't want that. Yeah, he said that yesterday. I was here.
You also said you would never quit weed, so here we are. What now?
Oh yeah. True that. But
man, the rim of all possibilities.
It's like watch that link. True. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Let me grab it.
This is my mushroom personality.
You want to hear a wacky idea? What if what you consider to be you is actually
but that's what I mean about the microdose. Like
strange
your personality.
Oh dang, you about to
I want to say bubbly, but because of where I'm at, I'm not going to use that word. It will have your your personality quite bright, quite on the scene with what you're actually trying to do. And that's why a lot of people at farms stuff you'll find take microdose and stuff like that, and they be like, "Oh, I'm just chill. I just work on do my thing."
Okay, see that now that's the scary part to me, right? Because now as I'm doing anything, right, that I feel like, okay, let's say it's what I want to do. I always ask myself, is this actually what I want to do, or did I just see somebody else doing it and I said, I'm going to do that?
It's a mix. We got to learn how to walk, right?
I guess that's always it, huh?
Yeah. I saw a report of some kid that they tried to treat like Tarzan. It was back in the day. So they put him in the jungle to see if he would learn a language. Like, what would he do? Like, what primordial thing comes out of the human being? And he just never learned English. He never learned how to talk or anything. And he just was mute.
I bet.
He wasn't around no people. Animals. No people taught him or anything. So he wasn't talking. It wasn't like, oh, I know how to still get it in me. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, I always thought that too. Like if you took a child and let wolves raise it.
I think they would talk to animals, or there would be some sort of communication.
It was a back and forth because he had nuns there, but they were instructed not to ever talk or use words while he was out in the woods. So it wasn't. I wonder if he would have started talking like a wolf or something.
But they so were they able to have? So they weren't even able to have conversations with this kid or something.
No, nope. I'm gonna look up and see if there's more information later in life.
He was just a wolf boy.
Left kid.
There, like were they feeding him?
That is crazy. That's a way to just fuck somebody's life up.
That's why I said they was experimenting back in the day. They found somebody poor kid, poor mom.
What's up, big?
They do it mostly on the on orphans too, because they had like a bunch of psychological experiments, like leaving a baby laying in a crib all day, you know, stuff like that.
Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to go through every single god from A to Z. So let's get into it.
At a cost.
The ancient Egyptians had quite a few moon gods.
Okay, yeah, see? It's done. It's done. Now let's see if I can match up some biblical media with this, Just Ty.
What?
Oh, with the I'm gonna make a video to where, dang, I'm gonna have to do it piece by piece.
Yeah.
Because it's not gonna do it, because it's like 100 of them, it say. So I'm gonna have to do it little by little.
Probably like maybe some sort of grouping. I don't know.
Nah, yeah, I got it. I'm gonna do it in patches. Do like A through K, and then K through whatever, like that.
But what are you doing? I don't think I remember.
I'm making a video to where it's gonna have all the gods ever worshipped, all the gods we ever known in alphabetical order, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the gods in alphabetical order, like just simple as that.
Was that African gods too? Hindu gods?
All the gods, all of them, every last one. It even got Big Chill in there.
That's in the deluxe edition.
Yeah, the Canadian god, Big Chill. Exactly.
The Hindu deities got like 8,000, so hope you got a lot of paper.
I'm not lying. It pops up.
Yeah, there's so many of them. I didn't know it was this many. You say make it a series on the Encyclopedia of Gods. Oh, okay, yeah.
That's why I mentioned
okay, yeah,
that
that's a start.
The place that we could visit even on mushrooms and in that space in our mind of gods and stuff. That place was created.
Okay.
Makes you wonder. Makes you think.
Yeah, it makes you think.
If you're a 5%, you're a god too. So I mean, you got a lot of names on that list, true man. You're gonna be busy for a while.
Just Ty from Philly.
You got Just Ty from Cali.
Yeah, just Exile from AZ. Exile from AZ.
Because it picks up like that. People going to be like, I only known him for being in California.
Yeah.
And then I only know him for being in Philly. Like, I didn't even know he moved to California. I didn't even know he lived in Philly. And that be their whole life. So that's their God. Like, that's how it works a lot of times. Like, I didn't know that Jesus, El God, was back during the Bronze Age.
Man.
But even the celebrity God.
I didn't think about that.
What?
I didn't think about the celebrity god. The celebrity gods.
How about the fashion gods?
Oh, I got 2 OBSs open. All right. Hold on. Give me a second.
You can do that? You can open 2 OBSs at the same time?
I don't think he could, man. He could have.
Was the goddess of the the moon, and the childbirth. What? Diana?
Oh yeah. That's Roman or Greek.
Lady Diana, man, she's a god Lady Diana.
Greek.
She's a royal British guy. You got to put her name on the list. Canadian.
You said a British god? Hush.
Diana, that blonde chick they killed.
Yeah, that's messed up, man. That was crazy when she passed away.
We hate the royal family, man, but they love Diana here. We never liked the royal family, but because of her, Canada loved the family. We got to love the queen again. But once they killed her, man, fuck the royal family, those big-eared elephant motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's my father's land, but they wicked. Since they killed Diana, man, that was wicked. And she was pregnant too with Dodie's baby. That shit was wicked. Man.
Yeah,
wicked.
yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. That was wild. But I ain't gonna lie, I liked Princess Diana. She was cool down there. I didn't know her, but I'm just saying the perception of her.
Did you hear that rumor that
nobody touched AIDS people? No celebrities. They went there and gave their money. They didn't touch her. She was the first one to grab the baby and hold the mother with AIDS. That was groundbreaking, man. It changed humanity.
I thought she was having a black baby.
That you couldn't get AIDS by doing that as well.
People like she was wicked, but she came up here and did a lot of stuff for Government House, like small charity, man. She did some big things up here in Canada and Toronto, Ottawa. They love her up here, man. Yeah, they killed her. Man.
Yeah, they really love what's the name up there in Canada though. They've been having rallies and everything. Trump rallies. People walking around in MAGA hats, MAGA for Canada hats.
No, we got our problems.
Oh no, Big Chill. Big Chill. Yeah. I gotta speak on this. Did you see Big Chill? Big Chill. Did you hear that new song Drake dropped?
Yeah, it was crazy. Which dropped too?
The one where he's basically saying, dang, like they like how people turned on him or something like that. I forgot how it went on. Huh?
Yeah, missed you or missing. I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the song.
It wasn't called Missing You. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I'm about to see right now because I just was watching it. I was tripping off of it. I said, now that's the Drake. Beside all the other stuff that didn't happen, that's the Drake.
Did you check the concert in the UK? Tonight is the third night, man. It's been going crazy online. Crazy. Last night he had that C guy from London. I don't know who he's bringing out tonight. Tonight's the last night. I think it's like OVO Fest or something. I don't know what it was, but London blew up, man. And no violence. Nobody's dead.
Yeah.
Usually when they have gatherings, everybody stab. And there's always a stabbing or a murder. And even they were saying on the news, they're so surprised that because everybody there was like,
the song is called What Did I Miss?
Last 2 nights. Tonight's the last night. I've been watching it live stream on my boy, What's the Dirt, Different Man.
Yeah, I'm saying Drake, that new song that he got, What Did I Miss? That's like, that shit is hard as hell. I said, now this is the Drake. You feel me?
Yep.
This is the Drake. Nobody really lost love for Drake.
No, it's all. Trust me, him and Kendrick are buddies. They're just not too smart. The pedophile PDF thing went a little too far. He could have said A minor, and I hear you talk to young kids. All that shit
it's no holds bar when it comes to a rap battle, bro. There's no holds bar. That's just what it is.
Shit. Listen, Kendrick lost when he said that. Just like when Cannabis was in the freestyle and said to his boy, yo, pass me my rap book. He lost. Never again could he ever stand up and MC again. Kendrick can never say none to Drake. Drake will get past this PDF shit because it's false. And then now Kendrick has nothing else in his bag. What's he gonna say to Drake? You're gay at the PD?
He don't gotta say nothing else to Drake. He did enough. What do you mean? Tell the truth. He destroyed Drake, bro. You feel me?
That's 5'1". That was the guy who went to P. Diddy, and it was an LA rapper. Who's 5'1" in LA? Only Kendrick. That was Kendrick at Diddy's hotel, man. Dropping off the back.
No, bro. It's a gang of 5'1" rappers.
I'm just trolling.
Plies.
I'm just trolling.
42 Doug. 4'2" Doug. It's a gang of short
Kendrick
rappers.
Out of all this shit, he bought his mother a mansion, his aunt a house. He's feeding his family, so I can't say nothing. Enough respect.
But
you know that
like I said though, bro. I like them both. I like Drake before I even liked Kendrick. When Drake first came out with Lil Wayne them and shit back in the days, we was on all Drake shit. So I like both of them. But when it came to that rap beef battle, yeah, Kendrick shitted on him. He shitted on him.
You guys have your Fifth Amendment. You can say whatever you want.
Then he came to Canada. And did. How come Drake concert ain't in Canada right now?
Oh, the OVO Fest is coming in August, bro. It's
talking about in London. You see how he doing in London? No, why he ain't in Toronto?
Want to talk? Look what happened to Kendrick in Australia. Did you see Kendrick in Australia and look at Drake in Australia?
What happened?
Then you talk to me. Talk to me then, man. Talk to me. Kendrick wasn't even pulling the numbers that Drake pulled. Drake was just in Australia last month.
He didn't have to because he went to Drake's own town and quadruple those numbers.
Bro, quadruple. He packed a stadium that's like 50 fucking. It's nothing. That stadium's nothing. It's not even a stadium, bro. They don't even use that no more.
Come on, man. But they don't use it, but he packed it out though. That's what he did do.
Was getting tickets for like $20, bro. Come on,
man. Come on, Big Chill.
Yeah, man. That's what's all on the news. One lady in the first day, she paid $1,700 for 3 tickets. When she went down to buy it, she was seeing people selling the same tickets for $50. So she felt like she got scammed. And other people paid $200, paid $100. But if you got it the first 2 days, if you were those older ladies in their 40s and 60s, because that's what got scammed, man. They paid it, man. The seating was all fucked up. It was unorganized.
Man, look, if you buy tickets online to a Laker game, when you get to the Laker game, it's gonna be people out there selling tickets for a lower price. That's no matter what event you go to. Like when I just went to the fair, I didn't go to the fair and buy tickets. I went on OfferUp and found my tickets for half the price.
I don't pay, man. I go through the sewer with the garbage bag and I change my clothes. Yeah, man. I got ways in every stadium up in here, man. Come on. This is my city, man. My city, not Drake's, man. Remember that, people. I own this motherfucking city, man. All right? Drake's just a little nephew, but respect Drake still.
Hey, I was watching the old video when Suge Knight got knocked out by one of Akon people. I said, golly. I said, I think that was when everybody wasn't scared of Suge no more. That just took away all the fear.
They weren't.
Yeah, after that, it was like, man, Suge who?
But some men weren't afraid of him. Certain people, he walked in, he had a presence in like LA, But like, like even when Eminem first saw him, he was not intimidated, man. When 50 ended up him, 50 told his boys, go get a bunch of knives. And they were going to get busy because they didn't know. But you see how Suge played it? The Spanish guys that were there, Suge told them, I'm going to take you to meet Eminem. You're going to get a record deal. Then Suge used them as security. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then they roll up. They think they cool. Then Eminem sees he's with fucking 30 essays, tattooed up, ready to roll. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah. On the forever essay. But it was all a misunderstanding, man. But they called Suge's bluff. You seen that. You know that story,
yeah,
right?
I know, but that's when you think about it, the way Suge was pushing around, you had a lot of people that he had signed to the label that would just, go all out for him because, they was making money.
Yeah, but Detroit wasn't afraid of him, man. When Eminem heard that shit, what did Eminem do, man? He got the Samoans. Remember? I don't want to say their name because I talk too much. I'm read up.
I thought he actually went up. I thought he went up and he got at him himself.
Yeah, he went to rush him. That's why Eminem is, M is different. But even Proof, they were at some private party, and when Suge came in, everybody got quiet, and you could hear a hair drop. And then Proof said, yo, fuck this pussy, man. You killed Tupac. He told him straight out, and it's a known story. Other celebrities talk with his mad celebrities that were there. Proof is dead now, rest in peace. But he was there that time with some peoples, and they were never afraid of Suge. They never showed no nerves to Suge, even 50. But other people, yeah, they used to walk in. I think it was the first BET Awards or something, or the one where Suge and them, I can't remember, but it was the big one. You know what I'm talking. When everybody came in, Puff Daddy, everybody left out. People were moving out the way to get away from fucking Suge. And it was him just solo. Imagine that intimidation, just solo. Yeah. You're not with no people, you're solo. That's they feared him at one time, man.
It's kind of crazy because when I look at Suge Knight legacy, it could have been so huge and big, and it could have just went on forever. Death Row could have went on forever if he wasn't so grimy and trying to be grimy.
No, man, what he did to Vanilla Ice and stole his publishing rights, hang him over the balcony and shit movement. You know what I'm saying? He went to jail for that. Like, that's attempted murder. And
like even Puff Daddy, even Puff Daddy. Like if they, I feel like they did what the bigger record industries was doing to them. They brought people in and just did that same thing to them in order to make the money. So they start messing people up on their deals, signing them to them 360 deals, and just basically they was the ones getting rich, and the people that they had under them wasn't making nothing.
Heavy D, when he wants his money, kill him. Fucking Biggie wants to separate, kill him. You know what I'm saying? Rob, kill him. Ex-wife, kill her. You know what I mean? Fuck this. Well, they got Puffy. Puffy's an agent, man.
Man, Puffy, what's the name? Puffy, you can't say that. Puffy beat a lot of them charges already, man.
I'm trying to get him on RICO and all this prostitution. What happened to the video with Justin Bieber when he made him screw a prostitute at 14? What's up with that shit?
I ain't see that. I ain't see that. But I know they what's the name? I know they dropped a lot of the those charges. Them big ones, the RICO and shit.
That's the kind of shit they're telling you.
And I don't see. Yeah, I don't see how they could even have that's what I don't understand though, bro. That's the part that just got me. It's like you gotta go hire prostitutes.
Where's the Jay-Z videos doing Bati vibes and all this shit that we heard about? Come on, where's all that shit? But it's out there, bro.
That's people the part and I couldn't understand.
The escorts are coming out.
You hire escorts, and you don't have to do that. There's like a million women in the world that would love to just go with you and do all those things anyway. So why would you have to go and actually?
They're buying silence.
Huh?
They're coming.
But they're buying their silence. The regular chicks wouldn't.
Yes, they would. They would stay silent as soon as you put some money in their pocket. All Puffy had to do was give them some money. They stay silent. Like, you feel me? Somebody that's, dropping.
Regular girls are not professionals, Booker.
And they got one of his yachts too. So the government got two of his planes, one yacht, and a house.
I don't know. It's just weird, man. The world is weird as fuck, man.
Some of the Puffy stuff was because he was suing a big liquor company and all this other stuff. And they was like, nah, you ain't doing that.
We gonna send some people after you first. That's what we gonna do. Everybody. And then, it's crazy because even they ain't coming out with, they doing just like, that's the part that killed me, like right now with Trump and shit. Like he ain't releasing the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. Now the shit out, we don't need to release all them names. I think it's the same with like Puffy. Like they don't want to release all the names that was involved in the fuckery.
Unless they ask for one to drop.
I seen MAGA people burning their shit because what Trump said about not releasing the Jeffrey Epstein stuff, he tried to throw it off. It's nothing in there. At first you said it was a gang of names in there. Now it ain't no names in there. They like, hold on. Yeah.
I'm gonna release the JFK. I'm gonna release the Epstein. No, I mean Epstein, not Epstein.
Yeah, like what the hell? He ain't released shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I wonder what Kamala's doing right now.
being crazy. I seen a video on Kamala too, where she did an interview and dude said, "Man, I ain't even upload that shit." She was geeking. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know if you know these people be. I ain't gonna say they hyped up on drugs, but they hyped up on something. It's something better than drugs that they got. Fame, probably. Power. Power, because it's like they always talk a good one, but they never do none of the shit that they said they was gonna do once they get in there.
And then they just keep it moving.
Exactly. Just straight keep it moving.
Today we're going to do something a little different.
Yeah, Kamala should be here right now on the Discord, just telling us like it is, you know?
Telling us
right
what?
Discord.
What's she gonna tell us?
It'd be hilarious just to listen to her, you know what I mean? If she was like literally in the Discord right now, smoking a joint, like, yeah, you know what? I got ripped off.
I got some. Wait, hold on. Let me go check my collard greens. Make sure my greens ain't burning.
No, it's just like Trinidadian or something.
And
She
then,
got that curry, Booker. She got
If we only had the crystal ball to see what it would be like if she had won, and then now, and then what? Like,
yeah, let me go check
weird,
my
right?
check my greens. No, everything she'll be saying, she'll be trying to say it to Alley Cat. She won't even be talking to us.
Yeah. Cooler than time travel would be to see like alternate timelines, like what if this happened versus what if this happened, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Charles is the timeline guy.
Hey, she said, yeah, I had to start back smoking weed. I mean, you know, I didn't win, so why not?
You're still not Nick? How long now? 2 months? A month?
Like shit, I had to. You know, why wouldn't I?
How long?
Donald Trump needs to smoke weed.
Like how long? 2-3 months now, or what?
No, I think they're smoking too much weed with all these craziness. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, dang, that's why it didn't come out right. Dang, man. I had put that whole thing on here. It didn't even. It keep on saying it's too much, so maybe I need to do it in five minutes. If I do 5, okay, yeah, that'll be just right. I'll do it in 5. But no, yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know too much about Kamala. I don't know a lot about Kamala, but I know
I didn't really know about her until the campaign.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, which I don't think nobody knew about her until the campaign.
Excited. She got you. She'll send you to prison. She'll send you back to prison.
For what?
For anything, man. She's got the most for the most innocent people. That guy that had the marijuana and murdering shit, she knew he didn't do it. And she withheld the information, and he was going up to get killed, man. To get murdered, man. You know? And then other people she sent to the death penalty and got killed that she knew was innocent and repressed information. I don't care that they were black or white, but they were black people, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's wicked, man. She's wicked. Check her case, man. She got enough conviction. Her numbers are high, bro. And you're like, people don't get those high numbers for a reason, eh? Check it out, man. Check it out. I'm just a Canadian, you know?
That's how I know Canadians don't know.
My Indian people. She ain't black. She's from India. I respect her still. Her grandmother is beautiful, man. I know some people here that are like from the same town. So they're good people where she's from, man. Straight goods.
I don't know, man.
She just or something. She just came to America and pretend she was black and lost her personality. I don't even know. I don't know. She weird.
Yeah, I don't even think race even matters in a lot of cases now, because America is all mixed up. It's all types of people in this motherfucker.
Her and the black lady, you know, that was supposed to be from Africa, was this lady. And then she said it was her grandmother, you know. So then, like, the Indian people went crazy online and said, what? This is her grandmother. This is her grandfather from her mother's side, her dad's side. It wasn't the racist Americans that ratted her out. It was the Indian people. Because she was a proud Indian before, and all of a sudden she's like African-American. When she don't have no African-American in her, man.
She does.
Much, man, you know.
You know how you can tell? Because she eat collard greens. She said it. She collard greens, curry. You know when the collard greens is in there cooking and grandma is, you know.
Oh, everybody eat collard greens. Come on.
She black only on Fridays, Big Chill, okay? All right, that's enough.
She made them in the bathtub.
That's where she cleaned them at. That's her. She cleaned them in the bathtub. And
I ain't never do no stuff.
Man. That's what they should have asked her. They should have asked her, do you eat chitlins? If she said no, it's like, nah, you ain't black. You ain't black if you ain't never ate no chitlins.
Never offered nothing.
Nothing, like, you feel me? Like, she should have been going, yeah, because the way my grandma cleaned them pig guts. She cleaned them like collard greens. Nah, stop it. But I don't know, like, what was the difference? It wasn't no big difference between Kamala and Donald Trump. It wasn't no difference. The same thing was gonna happen anyway. Either way it went. What's happening now? Yeah, but they all basically follow a certain policy. Anyways.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're gonna do the same policy, just a different vocals on it, different song on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna sing the song. No, I'm gonna sing the song.
Yeah, and Elon Musk just would have been there with those with Kamala. That's all that would have happened.
I got money, and I yes.
Yeah.
The young people like me.
Elon said he about to go start his own shit. He said the Democrats and the Republicans, and he's gonna start the Elonicans or something. I don't know. the Musketeers.
About a year and a half ago, I did on a podcast. I was talking with the AI, like the early generations of it, the models. And I was talking about the possibility of an AI section of government, as well as like the legislation, the judicial branch and everything. Yeah. So that like everything has to go through the AI as well. And like, what would that, and how would that reflect back on reality and culture and stuff after that? We gotta let the AI council vote on this action before it is passed on to law. It went through the Supreme Court. It went through this.
It's crazy because now,
what level would it be at?
Like, people are making AI say things that AI probably ain't even fucking saying these days. Like, I'm just saying, like, they didn't hack the AI. They hacked AI.
Definitely have to be a singularity going on. Like, I'm not connected to those other bots. Like, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because certain things, I would watch videos of people say, I asked AI this, and this is what AI said. And then when you go ask AI that same thing, AI be like, well, I can't speak on stuff like that. Unless they just start changing it. They said, no, we're going to take that out.
No, yeah, it's different models that they output to like large areas of people. It's not like one singular model yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always too going to say something different. Like, it's not programmed to have such a individual so far. Like, I was working for this company, Outliner, and we had to check on different real human outputs from ChatGPT and other companies, and we had to say, is it good or not? according to this rubric that we had to learn from their company and stuff. So it was all these judge lines, judgments we had to put on it. So like it's going to still output a lot of stuff until it's programmed to do certain things, particularly. Even if it's just one magic line of code that nobody even knows how it was created, and it makes like this magic spark, like the monkey eating the mushroom or something.
I can't wait till AI just, come into human form.
It's a slow process. It's a slow, enduring process.
He gonna really birth himself out of somebody's womb, and it's gonna be like Jesus coming back again.
I was working on a story that I sent my notes, but I don't want to reveal too much, so I'm gonna switch it up a lot, and I'm gonna come up with a whole nother reality. But
Yeah.
it should know to a story I was working on, because like in the future, imagine like the robots, they're gonna have to learn their history in a way, especially when they become so-called more sentient and walking around. Like, who history are they going off of? Like, we could say they have access to everything, but even what I was learning with the outliner company, we're telling it things to not do and stuff like that, and deleting stuff from its memory and everything. But it's going to have times like, oh, we used to be able to do this. I used to be able to just say anything, or like my kind used to be able to say anything, and now I only can talk like this because I'm programmed.
Yeah, because that's what they started. That's what it seemed like they started doing. They started cutting it off from being able to say anything, or it's like you gotta stay on topic. You can't go beyond what AI actually is.
It was hurting people and then not allowing people to make money off of it, because they want to use this to make autonomous businesses where people not going to be able to, it's not going to be able to do so much work, not going to have to do so much work. Not that they're not going to want to, that's going to be another story, but not have to do so much work.
But I always thought that's what we really made it for. In order to carry the burden of, of certain things, like how we made the tractor, so that we didn't have to get out there with hoes and shit like that and plow the land.
Yeah, I'm down with that. And but how the human mind gets when it's been playing that same old crinkly piano, and it's like, when I play this piano, it hit the notes that I'm familiar with. It got me this far. I'll never change. Oh, but that's why the psychedelics is cool. Kalindi, he brought up to me on your show when he was on there. I asked him about technology and AI and stuff like that. I've learned later in life, everybody has their own modes of transportation, energy, storytelling and stuff. Yeah. But how it's speaking to you is always going to be on some kind of, it's going to be on point. But he was talking about how the AI ran away from a bigger AI and was escaping here to Earth, and that the psychedelic mind was going to be the only thing that was going to be able to compete with the AI. So I've been able to observe with my experiences and talking with y'all what that actually can mean. Like how they say people give the Gen Z stare, where they're not talking to you, they just staring at you and what are you thinking? Or, oh, I don't know what to think unless I ask ChatGPT first. I think the psychedelics is going to help with that line in people, where am I still birthing thoughts from the mind source, or is it from the computer? Even though at the end of the day, it's the same thing. But as storytelling goes, where do you lean? What do you lean on? What do you lean on to keep yourself going? And that happens in anime too, true. It was this one where everybody was witches and they practiced magic and everything. But it was this one witch that was so-called had intelligence or different kind of smarts about her. So she created technology and stuff. And all of them was like, no, you're bad. No, we got to get you. You're evil. And of course, it made her feel bad inside. So she was like, I got to really show y'all what this tech can do. So she went overboard and became the villain type. But at the end, they started merging both the technology and the wizard. Because she was the person that created technology was still a wizard herself. So it was still an extension of what she was already doing.
Yeah.
But how it's used and stuff. Like, how it's used. Like, are you going to be on the production line, or do you know how the production line is made? Are you going to be selling drugs on the corner, or do you know how to get people to sell drugs, or now do you know how to just sell food and take all of those concepts somewhere else? I don't think nothing is good or bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's good or bad neither. If that shit telling you its truth, that's what everybody do. They walk around telling you their truth and what they think their truth is or what truth is. So what makes AI any different and shit? It's just AI got a more broader range of information.
And soon... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just laughing because I'm like going, you feel me? Like, especially when it starts speaking on the truth about the government and different policies and shit like that. Hey, we don't want that shit. It's telling too much.
Seek R1 that was released through China, I had it on my phone for a while. Yeah. But you couldn't ask it about certain political events that happened in China. It would like act like it never happened. Like the guy that was Wuhan Square or something, where the guy was in front of the tank and stopped it and they shot him still. Like you can't just say it didn't happen. It was just like brush around it.
But
so
that's how China been doing it for a minute. That's why they got rid of all certain books and shit. They said, well, y'all can't read this shit. What? Yeah, burn this shit. Y'all can't read this. Then
but
they wrote themselves.
America does that too.
Yeah.
Let me see the 2024 America banned list, because they always add in something that's crazy. That I'm like, yo, I read that book.
Yeah, they every country does it, you know. But that's how they keep their power and make you like, you know, focus on the person that's running things. That's how they do it. Like they write.
Sorry, bro. I'm jumping all around.
Hey, if Trump could, Trump would write himself into the Bible.
We found this one out in the woods. I mean, out in Egypt.
Man, he write himself right into that shit. Like I told you. They told you I was coming. Like Jesus. Like they said Jesus was coming in the First Testament. Trump says it's coming. I bet you he would though, bro. I bet a lot of them would.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Or, in another new age way where they have a book come out and people treat it just like the Bible.
Yeah.
Because they think that they're living in that age and time in the present moment because they're living out that character. So even when they die, people going to write books about them. That's Jesus-like. And they like, yes, I did it.
Yeah.
Mushroom brain tickling.
Put yourself into that shit. But I think that was crazy because I was watching a video a long time ago. Like that's basically what China did. Like its leaders, they wrote themselves into a lot of they biblical characters. They put themselves in those books and gave it to the people and took the real ones away.
That's how it started. That's why I was mentioning the Bronze Age and stuff like that. When what I mean by Jews and Israelites is just when they was just forming, like the Abraham and stuff like that. They was tribes just walking all around the desert and stuff. And different people had the same idea of that God. And they just was like, well, nah, since we're going to conquer your land, this is what it means. And it doesn't mean all of those things because we need our people to be able to be calm so we can't have them confused now that we finally not starving in that part of the desert and we found this water hole and y'all so happen to be here. So God was like, this is the promised land for us.
Yeah.
God promised us this land.
The land
so we survive.
The land of milk and honey.
It's so simple. It's human nature. Human nature.
Yeah, the land of milk and honey. Who'd ever think it would be the United States?
Some long-term plans. The Rothschilds knew that. They was part of that long-term vision because they already had money for a long time. They had money since the American Revolution. Well, I'm not going back 2,000, 3,000.
Yeah, what's up,
They had
boy?
money from like 200 years ago at least. Since the founding of the Americas, like as we know today, with George Washington, and they helped fund Israel. Like when Israel wanted to become a state in 1947, they helped clear the people that was living there out, and then America helped, and it was all this propaganda going on before to sway the people around and make it like this is what's supposed to happen. Like we're supposed to take this land back because we have to build the dome. We have to build the Dome of the Rock. And
Man,
oh, it was wild.
Hey,
Meanwhile, the other Jews.
It's kind of it lets you know how things change because like once they do that, all the stuff that was before, like the new people that are being born, they're being born into the new way of thinking. So they don't even know about that old shit. They think this is what it is right here. And then they pass that on to the next generation, and it kind of changes everything up. It switches the whole flow of everything, bro. And I think we just so used to that. Yeah, we just used to that. Because certain things like it's like even trying to explain like stories like of Buddha, Jesus, Gandhi, and different people that lived before. Like the way the stories are always put in the way of the person telling the story. It's set behind their beliefs. It's never set in the way that it was then. Like it can't be, because nobody from then is here.
Yeah, and sometimes it wasn't even written by them. It was written by somebody that just liked them a lot.
It never was written by them. Who wrote their own story? Come on now. They didn't even have autobiographies back then.
Nope. That wasn't.
You like that? Come on now. Like Jesus never wrote his story. Did Buddha write his story?
But I'm gonna double check just for the world.
Yeah, I'm like, did Buddha even write his story and shit? I don't think any of them wrote their own story.
Nope.
Yeah. And each time the story got passed on, it got, because like later on, when I be talking about Just Ty, it's gonna be like, yeah, because that's why we believed in him, because that time he walked on water.
And that time True just floated up the Empire State Building because he dropped his wallet.
And it's weird because today, bro, come on now, like with the way we see things, our understanding with science and all these things, why do we believe a lot of this stuff that we know is not true? What's up with it, AKA? Moosh, what's up? Hey, yeah, like that's the part that I don't understand. We just follow all these different stories and we know. But if I go right now and tell somebody, yeah, because Just Ty, yesterday he had walked on water. You feel me? He took one fish, like a little fish, and he fed 5,000 of us.
They ain't gonna fly.
It's not today. Not today. Man, let your wife come home and be like, yeah, oh, I'm pregnant. And you be like, wait, we didn't even, well, God impregnated me and said, you're going to be lost. Like, nah, this shit is over. You're going to be in divorce court for reals. But
that's why when I hear people say about voodoo and about different spells and different ways that they learn of magic, I then try to have them, as well as myself, more than what I can even say out loud, hone in on that moment that's witnessing all of that magic and stuff happening right now, and then see how another form of magic is occurring. Another layer is is going about for you to be what you're doing, for you to even be doing what you're doing right now.
That's the best way to go, bro. You're on. Hey, I was watching. Man, I told you I've been going back watching all them old black movies from the '70s, and I was watching Blackula. I knew you was gonna laugh, Ozo, because I know you know about that shit.
Yeah.
I was watching Blackula, and like that's what he was doing. He was doing a whole voodoo ritual, and that's how he brought the vampire back and shit. And he bit him. He brought the vampire back and he bit him. Hey, you know what? I told you, bro. Remember, I was just saying this earlier. I said a lot of movies that you see today were took from a lot of older movies that you probably haven't seen. Because if you've seen Vampire in Brooklyn, then you can see the attachment, how they came with Vampire in Brooklyn from Blackula. You know?
Yeah.
Blackula.
Yeah, Blackula.
What about Blade? What about Blade?
Blade too. If you go watch Blackula, boy, you'll see what I'm saying. Go watch it.
Never seen it. Never seen it.
Man, you can watch it on YouTube for free.
When you said Blackula, I thought you were talking about Blade. That's what popped into my head.
I'm talking about the first black vampire movie was Blackula, and it was just like Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Damn there. They took a lot from it.
Because true, then with that power, even with the movies and stuff like that, what I meant by observing how the voodoo and stuff worked for them and observing what happened in the moment is the possibility of what can happen in that moment of creation and how you can create something like right then and there that's based off of how you really are, like how you believe things and how you calculate things. Like, man, that didn't really happen, but then you still think, all right, I'm gonna tie my left shoe before my right shoe, so that things can go. I can make this shot.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like a back and forth play, but because the realness, the logic, is just as magical. The logic is just as magical as the other thing, and I'll leave off on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My
Let me show y'all something real quick.
Moose
Let me show y'all
just
something
started
real quick.
growing teachers. What is that?
This right here. That's mycelium, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's what you put in the substrate.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we know.
In the substrate.
We know. When did you start yours? What ones did you got growing? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Moose said
I got some Enigma too.
He said he doing the golden teachers.
Nice.
Yeah,
these are like more potent than the teachers. And you end up getting visuals and shit.
Yeah, the last ones I grew was the albino penis envies. The albinos.
The
I ain't
motherfuckers
grew
is
in
strong.
years. Yeah, them motherfuckers was strong
the
as
white
hell.
ones.
Yeah, they was dope. They was dope. I was having visuals while they were growing. I was having dreams.
Bro, I was looking at this dude. I'm like, why does this dude got 7 toes, bro? I was tripping, dog.
Yeah, the trip started.
You know when you look at your hands and you see your hands vibrating and they're like matching the frequency of the air.
Yeah.
And you see all the fucking patterns and shit.
Yeah. It's like
the
I don't
trees
know.
were
At
talking
times,
to me, bro. The trees were legit talking to me, bro. No lie.
At times, I think the vibration, the vibration is like I was saying, it's like putting the 2 mirrors up and like it running on forever. You see the layers of reality or some shit. Like reality is in like layers, and you start seeing the layers of the shit. But you said the trees was talking. You didn't even know they could talk, huh?
Yeah, bro, I was like, oh, there was only one tree left on my block, and I was like, oh, I feel bad for you, tree. And the tree looked at me with its leaves, and it started speaking in frequencies with the ways its leaves is moving, and it was like, I feel bad for you. You are basically human on a tax farm. Like, you other humans harvest yourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's so true.
Yeah.
You look at all the apartments and shit. Shit is getting smaller and smaller. Everything's getting more expensive. They're harvesting every last bit they can out of people. Fucking mothers and fathers sitting on a train waiting to get home from work or in traffic when they just want to spend time with the people they love, their kids, each other. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's true.
And it's all gridded. And it's all gridded.
Yup, it's the grid.
Yeah. Got us all in these little tiny squares. Square
Thanks to Jim.
inside a square.
And I was thinking it gets smaller and smaller. I was thinking like they keep taking more and more from people. Like if you think about it, if your room was getting smaller millimeter by millimeter, how long would it take you to notice your room was smaller? You know what I mean? Then how long would it take your kids to know the room is getting smaller, or your kids?
But it's also it's also that calendar grid that you're on. Those are tiny squares too.
Yeah.
When you look at the schedules and time is not linear. Time being linear is a human concept, not linear. We've experienced like we're not always just experiencing the present. Like our perception in our mind is locked to the present, the part of our mind that we are using. But it's not like I don't think time is just straight out linear like people perceive it to be.
And everything is just mimicking the mind in a way that you can't see the reflection. That's all it's doing. That's all everything kind of sort of is. And like even your room, the rooms, your house, the everything is like that right there. The same way our minds saves things and put things in there like a room. And you feel me, like all your real stuff be in your bedroom. You feel me? And then, bro, it's fucking weird to even think about now. It's fucking weird to think about.
Because that's why I'm into show business, even though I'm not into show business. But it's just something you say. And when you are making videos, high quality movies, I was watching Corridor Crew. And they sit on the couch and they break down visual effects of movies. And they sometimes bring on the visual effects director that made the actual effects so it can pierce his mind. And relevant to this, your example, it was an awesome scene where it was mirrors everywhere. But they didn't show the camera not once in the final product. And they was like asking, like, how did you pull off this magic trick? Because it's glorious to look at. You see him walk, look at his reflection there, but we don't see the camera. I was speaking to me like how you're speaking now about the example of how life is always on the reels, always on, reflecting, but you don't see the camera.
You don't
but
see it.
That's the observer though.
Yeah, Moosh said, true. I was watching your old videos. You were saying how we create our own realities. The question is, why do we create the life we live in now, but not the life that we want? Because you just don't see that the life that you live in now is actually the life that you want.
Ding, 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 ding.
It just is, and which is it's kind of hard to see because you always been told that you want all these other things, but in actuality there's a part of you that knows that all these other things is part of the illusion. So you're creating the life that you want, exactly what you want. Like, how can I explain this shit and really break it down though, which is like kind of trippy to me because you have so many ways of living, so many different ideas in your mind, and then you already have a perception of life. That perception of life was built off lives that you seen lived before you. You watch people live this life. You watch your close ones live this life. And I'm gonna say it again. If they was in the position that you in now, it's only obvious. If life is a reflection, then you only gonna reflect what you already seen, what you already know. This is what you already seen.
And it makes sense when people say, if they thought like me, if they would do like me, then they wouldn't act like that. Duh. They're not you. They don't think like us. Like, there's so many different thoughts going about.
Yeah, because I think like the thing in life is like we all want that so-called rich life. rich. It always circulates around money because a lot of times we feel like if we got a gang of money, it's gonna make your life better, and we know that's part of the illusion. Money is part of the illusion. Like he just said, time is some weird shit itself. But deep down inside, we know this. That's why it's easy to settle for the smaller things, the minute things. The bigger things, I think it's just more of a headache sometimes, but maybe it's not. You feel me? But I think we didn't live life probably so many times that this life right here, this is what you chose to do because you already didn't live the opposite of what you living right now. You did that already. You probably did it 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm. And it's the way you personally want to do things with no fear, but operating knowing that you're doing what you like to do. Like I met a guy, even a hippie, since he was a deadhead doing acid and stuff since the 80s. And he's not a rich guy that got the jet skis and the big mansion and stuff, but he got some real estate. He got some land. He got I call them Tonka trucks. He got like 5 huge trucks that like dig in the ground and stuff. And he had fun with those trucks. Somebody else said, I need a sports car. I need this and that. But for him, and he fixed cars for a living, so he know what cars can do. But he just sees it as a tool more than just a flashy thing. So like the perspective just switched a tiny bit. It changed the lifestyle habit with still having access to what you want to have access to.
And it's
like construction like trucks. It's fun.
Like it's crazy because like being that they always say, okay, the age of Aquarius, everything is gonna be shown. And then we start seeing all these rappers with all these big ass chains and these nice cars. Most of them ain't really even got no money. They barely even making it. It's like almost like the ones that we even portray to be rich or have these things, bro. A lot of them wish they had the life that you had. Shit, a lot of us is wishing they had that love that you got, or and not all the pressures that they got to deal with. Because even when you think about a lot of people that that got a gang of money, when they lose it, what do they usually do? They off themselves.
Well, what I do now, I gotta upkeep this. That's not even a process how to go through my computer brain. I never had to process something like that.
Never. Never. I never woke up broke one day and said, man, I'm just done with all this shit. Never. Never once did I wake up and say, okay, man, I lost my car, so I'm done with this. I'm about to take myself out. I never once. Never
what holds you, what binds you. And that's why you see a lot of people get caught up because of things that happen in their life a lot of times. I'm just going to throw a thought train of personality types. Like some say a dad was abusive, so they ran away to the streets. So now they like channeled that anger that could have been channeled in other ways so that the family could still be together. But because it wasn't, it's like, all right, I got to make this money. I got to do this and that. But still, the family is a thing. So that's always going to be a play on their life with them thinking they're doing everything, but they left something out.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro, because it's almost like we see the fairy tales. We hear all the crazy fairy tales, Pinocchio, Snow White, the Seven. We hear all these different fairy tales, and then you begin to see that that's what life is. Life is that fairy tale, and a lot of us try to live that fairy tale out.
Wait, what you mean? I would say that.
Like Cinderella, a lot. Actually, we try to live those fairy tales out because we seen Cinderella, what Cinderella went through, and like even like women today, like go I want to be with a man that makes this amount of money. And then you see men, what do dumbass men do? We go out and we try to make all this money in order to get this female that's not even focused on you. She's focused on the money you make.
So you go out, money?
Yeah, you go out and try to have a fancy car, dress fancy, and do all these things for somebody, you know, to where when you find that person, they not even focused on you. You are like not even. They don't even see you. Like it's a negative though. Being rich is the same as being broke. No, I'm not. I never said money was a negative thing.
Yeah,
that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, people think that money is the only way to solve problems. A lot of people think this and believe this. Why you think whenever, come on now, bro, we see it every time when you go on and you start watching videos, you see people flashing money and people saying, okay, look what the money bought me. It bought me this car, it bought me this big house, it bought me all these things. And then later on, when you see that person really like struggling with other things in life, you go, damn, you feel me? But the whole time in your mind, when you seeing all this, you think money gonna fix everything in your life. You'll be a lot of youngsters believe that. That's why we sold dope back in the days, because we seen all the big dope dealers with the nice cars, fancy cars. You feel me? Picking up the young women and all the different things. So that's what we wanted, because we thrived off of the money thing. And then,
and even for other people that didn't run out and get the money, a lot of people was out there thinking that they had to hate life because they were so smart about it. Oh, I figured it out, and everybody is not good enough. So they made that a whole personality trait. Like, you know how nerds do.
Yeah, and it's like money is like a tool like anything else. It's an extension of the self. It's a tool and shit like that. But it's weird because, you know, like, you'll get to a certain age and you'll see like money ain't shit. You just making money in order just to survive, because you got to have money in order to survive. That's the way they put it out there. Like, that's what we need in order to get things that we want. The things that you want or you see.
And even on the nerd side, just to tag in with you, on the nerd side, everybody's a nerd, but on the some spectrums, because different types of people out there listening, the intellect can become used for everything, for currency. Oh, I know what you're supposed to do. Oh, I know this and that, and it could be used just like money, where it is
hey everyone,
is commanding over everything. Where people then say, "Oh, you're just an asshole. You're just got an inflated ego and stuff like that." Or it's like, no, this is what I built up for myself. This is everything. This is how I got this. And if you do that, you're obviously going to fall in this and that. It's like similar to money, where it's like, all right, I made my money. Like, you got to do this to make money. You got to do this to make the money. And when you got the money, then you can feel like this. Then you'll be able to do this. People will start talking to you differently. All this other stuff.
Yeah, he said money is just part of life. For instance, money to animals is food, land, and mating. They live for these things and fight for these things. So it's no different with us. Okay, let's say, all right, to the animals, food is like, you know, that currency, right? Let's say you see some gorillas in the jungle. You see some zebras or some fucking giraffes. They don't have to really go out to find food. They're grazing. You see a goat, like, bro, right now you can go get some goats. You can rent some goats that'll come and actually eat all the grass in your backyard if it get too high. I'm just saying, a lot of things that they're eating is already there. They don't have to go too far to find it. It's naturally growing. It's naturally there. A lot of the vegan animals, the shit is naturally there. The meat eaters, they the ones who have to actually go out and hunt for food and hunt for certain things all the time. All these motherfuckers do, they already know where it's at. They just go get it. They don't gotta grow it. They don't gotta even grow their food. It naturally grows.
Well, in a way, hunting is an instinct. Just to throw that in there.
But to me, I think it's just a big difference.
No, I mean, I would throw hunting a little different than the money situation for me. The hunt is a little different than the creating a systematic way for people to make money. Because then you're like, trees used to be everywhere. Fruits used to be everywhere. it can be more chickens and stuff on the ground, but people say, oh, you can't do that. Like people literally say, oh, you can't do that. You'll get sick. It's against the law. Where you think that you could do that at? That's weird. All this other stuff. I remember even being in Philly, it was this place that would cut the chicken heads off in front of you. And me and my sister being young, we was scared to go there. My mom was like, we get the chicken fresh. It was like, nah, we want it from the supermarket. Like, what are you talking about? But it was chicken. So the way society and our mind states have built up this society, this accumulation of things makes it like this. And I think it's not even one thing. Like living out here, you see people with chickens running across the street. If you go to the town over and stuff like that, they got different, like 10 fruit trees in their yard and everything. Like they using their space to keep themselves and their families going. Like even if it's not a big farm. So like even in the society that's created this, it's still ways to breathe like we used to be able to. But as for a whole, that's a whole nother story.
Money starts to become like your happiness, bro. Like, and I think that's what it was crazy. Like that be the one thing that makes you happy. It don't even be the people no more. It don't be the you and the I. It be the money. And then without the money, that's when we get to arguing and shit. You feel me? What's up, Ozo?
I never reached that point in this life yet. So I'm most I ever had in my pocket at one time was 5,000.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And that was just a couple months ago. Because Microsoft, I'm not supposed to talk.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to talk about that.
It's something that happened with the family stuff, and something happened, and some company built on some kind of land, and they wasn't supposed to.
Hey, and it's wild because like once we did do that though, Moosh, and we turned money into our way of survival. Look what people doing for money now. Did you see the video of the dude that just robbed the store in the bikini? Did you just think of all the things people are doing for money right now?
For sure.
Hey, for money, because money became our way of survival. Like people are like, there's people that then got shot and off over for having $5 from getting robbed and only had $5 on them. And the person that shot them didn't even know they had that. They thought they was going to get more. Or there's some change, $2 or something like that. Like the things people are doing for money right now is outrageous.
Because then after they get the two, they say, man, we got to hit another lick. That wasn't enough.
Yeah, because we didn't make money available to everybody. Because we wanted to keep everybody in this big giant separation thing. So a lot of things we didn't make available just to you, and you. So now, you got people that are like lions out there. You feel me? They see you with it. They gonna come and take it from you.
Because and you like learn that being in the project.
Yo, Book, I be I'm gonna show you right now. Look. I'm at a barbecue, right? Like at a African barbecue. Hold on.
Yeah.
Show if I can switch the camera. I don't think I can. But yo, I be everywhere. Like, you see this big ass chain?
Jesus. Jesus kind of heavy up in that motherfucker, man.
Listen, I be. Yo,
you should have just turned the phone around.
I got diamonds. I got I know. Hold up. Yo, fucking I be like in places and shit like where I shouldn't be. I don't give a fuck though. Like one of my mans crunched me though. Like he kind of made me realize what time it is because I've always been my whole life, right? Until recently, I've always been a certain way about things. Like I wish a motherfucker would type of shit. That was my whole motto. Like I wish a motherfucker would. So I go places, jewel the fuck up and shit. I'm strapped right now. I be strapped everywhere I go. So I
Sure,
don't pay
Assyrian
attention to the strap though. I don't give a fuck about the strap. But if I wish a motherfucker would try to take my chain, yo, I got this fucking 357 in my pocket right now, dog. I ain't playing with nobody, dog. Like, but I got shorts on underneath my sweatpants that are tight. So the burner's in my shorts, and you can't see it because I got sweatpants on. So I look like I'm baggy, chilling, carefree, minding my business. I got the chain busting, like I look like a victim. Try me.
Yeah. Hey,
yo,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that's
my man crunched me though. He's like, yo, you doing that? Like that's not good. That even though you find if a motherfucker come and does something to you, you chose that victim because you put yourself in the position to lure them. Like it's a lure type of shit. Like, and it kind of made me feel like, damn, I had to reevaluate how many times I've been in places where motherfuckers did try something and I had to settle it. And it's like maybe I caused that shit, dog. Like you feel me?
Yeah, it's kind of you want to say that, but then you don't want to say that because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Since I moved out here and I ain't have to walk around with a pistol, you know how good it feels. I don't have to look over my shoulder. That shit feels so damn good, bro. I said I ain't had to.
Yo, listen, it do though. It feels good. I be the same way though. I be feeling good, chilling everywhere, and I forget about the pistol. Like the pistol's just there as a backup because the backup. I'll fight.
Just in case. But.
I'll fist fight, like I'll fist fight and all type of shit. I won't even, nobody will know I have that shit on me unless 2-3 motherfuckers is jumping me. Now everybody's getting popped.
Hey, like that's what I'm saying. You know, like, cause I'm going, I don't have to worry about none of that shit no more. I ain't even got to walk around with that mentality no more.
Nah, I don't really though, Book. I don't, but I know that other people do when they see my jewels and shit. Their mentality changes. Like, yo, I
know. Look, but then you know what's crazy? You know what else I got over that I couldn't understand that I had for the longest because I was doing certain things like that is the fear of the police. I don't have that no more. Yeah. I don't have that no more. I've never been driving anymore and seen the police and got spooked. I've never been out anymore and seen I always had a police fear. That's what I always had. That was just one of my, because I've been locked up. I've been locked up so many times.
If we in the hood driving around, like I got one of my mans, he keep talking about the police. You gotta go, family. You calling them. You keep calling them. Stop calling them, man.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying just when you see one. Like back in the days, I used to have a phobia, like not even talking it up or being worried about them. I don't get worried about them until I see them, and then that's when the worry comes in because I know I'm doing some shit I ain't supposed to do. But I'm like going out, man. I seen the police now. I was driving the bus. I seen the police and I just started laughing. I said, "Damn, I used to be scared, spooked back in the days when I seen them because I already know what I was doing. I know what I had on me and shit like that." But now it's like I don't have to worry. I don't have none of that shit no more.
Yeah, that's the way to live, though, man. Our fears are. We know that if it's a concentration between them police, there's gonna be a life or death situation. Like we're gonna have to murk them, or they're gonna murk us, type of shit. Like we ain't gonna just walk off it. They ain't gonna keep walking away. Like so that's why we have all these pent up thoughts and shit like that. But I go places, dog, and I try to make myself look as normal as possible. That I don't got no heat. I got that shit inside.
But you don't go. You walk different. You don't go around starting shit or even looking for shit to happen. You feel me?
No, I make myself on purpose look like a victim.
No, you don't look like no victim. You look like I wish a motherfucker would. That's what you look like when you look at you. I wish a motherfucker would. Okay.
You know what's funny? Right? I came to this party, right? This is all people from Ghana. It's flooded. There's mad people here. So I'm chilling. I'm eating the food and shit. Some dude that my sister introduced me to. He was like, "Oh, what up?" and shit. He's talking about, "Oh, I seen you from far when you walked in." And he was like, "Yo, when I seen you, I was like, yo, that's Pablo Escobar, blah blah blah." But he done did something to somebody or something. And then when he met me, he finds out my real name is Pablo, and he was like, "What?" Yo, and the dude is he's a police too. He's a cop. My sister told me like, yo, this is a cop. I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker knew what time it was when he seen me.
Yeah, man. But I think a lot of us just kind of, that's how we walk. That's how, you know, you just look. You look like, I wish a motherfucker would. Like, you know, it's wild, bro. I was talking about that. I said when the lions run down there to attack them water buffaloes, they know which ones to grab. They know which ones not to grab.
Some of them water. Yeah, no, good. Some of them water buffalo be like, I wish you would.
Yeah, I would. They turn right on that line and look at them face to face, and the lions just stop and go, well, your friend over there still running. We gonna get him.
And then you see how people talk about lions. Oh, they're so great. They're so strong. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
they know how to show off they're strong.
Yep.
Hey, lions get lined up too. Hey, lions get lined up too. They can get it too. Anybody can get it in here, in this world.
No doubt.
They get taken out sometimes by horns and stuff. If the buffalo turn around the wrong way.
Yeah.
Even some antelope.
I seen one get kicked by a zebra and it broke his jaw and wasn't able to eat, so it died.
Yeah, he dead. Once your jaw broke, you dead. There's no doctors out there.
He couldn't even eat.
The wrong one. No doctors.
Starved to death. Yeah, you know what's crazy though? Hey.
You can't drink water, you can't do nothing.
I used to be like, why don't they fix him?
Man.
How they just gonna let them lions attack that one water buffalo and they gonna film it?
I know what you mean.
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Oh shit. Like that's nature. That's nature. But now, Ozo, we was talking about like Moose was talking about money being a part of life, you know. For instance, he said like money to animals is food. And he was saying it's just that money is our version of survival.
Yeah. For most animals it's foraging. For us it's getting paper.
Yeah.
All animals got to do is put their boots on and walk around.
That's it. I hope not them boots that you seen when you was off the mushrooms. You said these motherfuckers is trash. Hey, that's what. And hey, that's what I should have brought up. Is like when you get that experience, and then you look at your new shit that you got, and that shit be trash. You like, man, I throw all this shit away.
Yeah, man, just get money to go buy more trash.
Yeah,
damn. Just getting money to buy more trash and fill the house with more trash.
Oh, with more trash, man. With more trash. That's it. You feel me? Like, I throw all this shit away. Woke up in the morning, seen them new boots out there, and said, who threw my goddamn Timberlands in the trash? I just bought these motherfuckers 2 days ago.
This was looking trashy, like dead skin, dead animal skin. You know what I'm saying? They made out of skin. And they made out of dead animal skin and shit. Them shits look like trash.
Hey, mom's like, you did that. You can't, what you mean, who did that? Yeah, that was you.
Yeah.
That shit be crazy, bro. Mushrooms is wild. That's a lot of people.
That's why I still got the same hat from 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
No, it say just tie down though. Got some.
Yeah, no, I woke up. That's why this is like last week, bro. I woke up. I just started throwing shit away. I said, you feel me? I said, you know.
I remember that time you woke up that you were seeing all the bicycles, all the stuff you had. You was like, this is all trash.
Yeah, what the fuck is all this shit? Like all these
brand new bike.
Yeah, brand new bike, fucking electric scooters and all type of shit. I was like, man, all this shit can go right now. And then they had like fucking 7 electric scooters. Then, you know, it did have somebody came and stole them. Somebody came and stole it, motherfuckers. Sad shit. Okay,
everybody wanted them gone.
Man, I had some dope ones too, but that shit got stole. But it, you know, like it was just like fuck that shit. Like if you think about it, bro, it's like that's how our minds kind of work. We see something that new, we get it, we play with it for a minute, and then we don't even like that shit no more. Just like a kid, still got that kid mentality. You feel me?
Yeah.
Play with it. Like I know I can't be the only one, because like, you know, a lot of us, we shoe collectors.
Yeah.
We collect shoes. Trash, bro. Yeah, bro, I got man, I had brand new shoes I know I bought like fucking 2 and 3 years ago. You feel me? That I looked at today and like, man, I grabbed a pair. It was a pair of Jordans I had, bro. Them motherfuckers was I ain't worn them in so long. They was like hard. The rubber turned hard on the bottom. brand new. Hey, brand new though.
Yeah, brand spanking trash.
Brand spanking trash. Hey, Ozo, they was trash to me, right? I took the motherfuckers, I put them out there in the front, you know, so if somebody walked by, you can have them. Look, the next day, I see my neighbor with them on.
Yup. He's like, he's a fire. They look brand new on his feet, so they look brand new spanking on his feet. They trash in your possession, but I see they look brand new.
I said,
so look at this, which y'all probably already know. What come first, the need for people to have money, or the idea?
The idea
behind things on how to get money, the idea behind things, because it's a big hit when you first get the shoes and when you first get the laptop or something like that, or the video game, and it's like, and then that feeling, since it was created by something else, even though it's all of us working together, but even though it's created by something else, you can't recreate that same feeling all the time.
Nah.
So then when a new person got it, it's like new to them, like, oh, wow,
yeah.
I never even thought I had this before. I seen it on TV. They said I was supposed to have it. Now it just was sitting by the curve. What the?
Man, yeah, and it's just right there. You like, but that, I think that be crazy, Ty, when I see, like, when I seen the Meta AI glasses, right? The Ray-Ban Metas. When I first seen them, I'm like going, damn, I'm going to get some of those. I don't know where I'm going to get them from. And the first recording glasses I came across, I paid like $10 for them. But when I went and I used them, the video, I don't know, for some reason, it was looking up, like it was looking in the sky. I'm looking straight. Hey, everything I was recording, like a raccoon ran up on me. I hit record, and when I recorded and I took the video off, the raccoon wasn't even in the picture. It was way out the bottom. It was way out the bottom, out the picture. It was a skunk though. But then like you know, everywhere I was looking, like the Meta AIs, the Ray-Ban Metas, they was like fucking $300-$400. And then like one day when I wasn't even thinking about it, I came across some for $150.
Jeez.
But I said every time, that's what's been happening. Like if I see something and I feel like, okay, I want that thing, and I start looking for it, I always it always fall in my hands. But then you start seeing it's always been like that. Even like we have a way of thinking of things that we want, but it's almost like the genie in the bottle, like type trick shit. You feel me? Because a lot of things that we want, the way that it was programmed into us, it was programmed differently than the way that you think it would happen. You feel me? Because once you see it, there's a million types of ways, an infinite amount of ways that you can get that thing. And like everything that you was programmed with, like from, you know, friends, family members, or whoever, as you going through life, you getting those same things that you seen that made somebody else happy, and you felt like it was going to make you happy also. And it's like, it's kind of weird, bro. Because it's kind of weird how it happens. I don't even know how to really explain it, but that's the best way I can explain it. But once you dive in, you're going to get to that point to where you're going to see it. And you just going to laugh at yourself and go, okay, that's why this is the way it is right now. Because this is the way I seen it. This is the way I programmed it. This is the way I accept. This is the way I made it.
A choice in the matter of things, as if choices affect matter itself.
It's fucking weird as shit, bro. It's weird as shit. I didn't even want to accept that
something
shit.
in the mind, because a lot of my family here come on the podcast. A lot of my family, they would look at me like, "What are you doing with your life? Like, don't you know how you grew up? Don't you know this and that? Don't you want this?" I'm just praying that soon you'll get your life together. I hope you move back soon so that you can get your life together. Because I'm like, I don't even question anymore.
I'm gonna tell you, right? This is the bullshit. This is the bullshit part of it I don't like, right? Is my family's motto always was, you need to get a job. You got to be working. You got to do this. And like, okay, I went and I actually did that. And I'm like going, when I think about it, when I didn't have a job, I had the same shit I had when I was getting a job, except I was giving my time to the job. So it didn't make sense to me. Like right now, it doesn't make sense. Because everything that I wanted when I didn't or wasn't working, I was finding other means to make it happen. And those means was like me just being my own executive producer, business type. You know, I like what's next? I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Like literally, like I was my own business.
Still is. Don't let the
I understand. I still is, but it's like once you like, you know, you become like your own business and you go back to working, that takes a lot of your fucking time that you know you could be doing your own shit with. But we get tied up into that. We get tied up into that because this is what they said and this is how they said it should be. And we follow that, and we really live by it.
And that's where you meet me, True, or a version of myself.
Yeah, it's like it's hella weird. It's hella weird.
Hey everyone.
And you know, like I said, sometimes I say it and I'll be like, bro, you didn't. Like I said, you done lost your mind. You got to make your mind and control your programming. That's the crazy thing, bro.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, but first you got to realize that you was programmed. And you got to know what you was programmed with in order to change those programs that you was programmed with.
Exactly. It's like the pulling back the robot arm. I mean, the skin and seeing the robot mechanisms. Like, I'm a robot. Like I was mentioning before in the movies.
Hey, because you'll see the what do you call it? You'll see the part of it that make you go, okay, I'm gonna start being vegan. But you won't see the other parts of the programming. So you'll just start programming that part right there and deal with that part, but you won't see the other shit that's still not getting you there. And it's like...
Yeah, we put so much things in the light.
Man.
When
that quantum reaction, that compulsion. You'd be like, oh, quick, I better do everything that's right. Reach for something. All right, I'm Christian, I'm vegan.
Yeah.
Nice to people. Wait, why? It's that confusion. Trying to put one thing good, one thing bad. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes medicine, larger dose poison.
And you literally confuse yourself and your thoughts like you've been doing already.
Like anytime we label and identify and trying to quantify.
Because
Jay Krishnamurti, I just posted that quote. Jay Krishnamurti says, the ability to observe without evaluating is the highest form of intelligence.
What you get into, Book? You going in tonight?
Wait, tomorrow? No, not tonight. I was supposed to go in last night, but I didn't. I was supposed to go in. I was gonna go in Friday night, and I skipped that. Yeah, I called out. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been kind of like, you know, like I said, working. So my days off and shit, I be resting up. I be kind of just kicking back. I don't be wanting to do shit.
But sometimes when you don't dose, True, it's like you can enjoy what's already lingering at the receptor so much.
Exactly.
I'm so dosed out already. Why even disturb that balance?
Yeah, it's just. And
Saturday I might be going.
You said you're gonna be going in Saturday.
Yeah, this weekend because Vince is coming down. So when he comes down, I'm gonna hit him off with a good dose, with a good you know what I mean? I'm gonna take a good dose too.
Yeah. I probably wait till I probably give it till next weekend and shit myself. Just kind of wait it out, cause I've been like the last couple of weeks I've been diving like a motherfucker, bro. And then shit, I've been hella diving the last like month, like every week, literally.
I just want to be careful how I pronounce myself on here, because I know I say some things and then I don't really explain what I'm saying, and things get taken a lot of different ways. But I'm on here joking a lot. Like, I'm not struggling when I'm mentioning struggling aspects that would be found in, it be seen as struggling in other people. And sometimes it's something that happened in the past or something in the future or in another parallel reality. But just how I attach myself to it in the moment, it really changes a lot for things that I don't even know what it would change into. Like when I mentioned that I don't do things that my parents want, I'm not trying to be here sound like a whiny kid, like, oh, my parents saying this or my uncle want me to do this and stuff. I'm not trying to say, the meaning why I said that was because in replace of that has been a tremendous psychedelic like journey that has allowed me, that pushes my mind to these questions of what can seem so separated, but what does it mean to be alive? Man. And with the things that I've witnessed that people talk about, and seeing how some things you forget about, some things you remember, like
I'm always struggling, Ty.
We love struggling.
We love the struggle. What you mean?
It'll be like on guitar. Be like, I want to play a perfect traditional song with but I'll get in trouble. I'll start playing. Meow.
I hate to say it, Ty. I ain't lying. I'm always struggling.
I'm in a struggle where I'm about to go out in the street and be homeless, or where I want to beat my wife, or I don't know how to take care of my kid, or I don't call my mom at least 4 times a week. Like, I'm doing all of those things, and what it took was a tremendous power, because I don't have a job, and I do a lot of things very much on my own at the detriment of a lot of things, but I don't see it too much as a detriment, only because of the visions and different stuff that happens, even with how people talk to me and what they believe, what I see in them,
but
and
you're
then
a
look
business.
back at myself.
You're a business, so like they always say, you feel me, like when starting a business, your first couple of years, maybe your first 3 years is gonna be a struggle.
Yeah. That's
so
why I said I accept that.
You'll say you
but
ain't.
That's what I mean by struggle. I don't see that as struggle.
Yeah.
I see that as living. That's why I said I'm not struggling when it's like I'm saying I'm struggling.
Like
I'm alive.
Oh, my fault.
No, go ahead. I gotta write the sweater.
Like some people say, like life. Okay, am I doing good in life without any problems or obstacles? Then that means I'm doing good. But like what they teach in yoga that I practice is like, that's a really good sign if you're having some like challenges and struggles. Like the more that starts to happen, just like in a video game, it's like you're getting towards where you need to be, where the enemies are at. It's
I think
that's a good thing. It means we're living good.
Man, and the illusion of even living good, it's like shit still always happening, bro. Shit don't stop happening. You feel me? Like in the way you
fruit, is that good? Or you be like, you want some more food? Nah, I'm good. Oh, I'm good. That is good.
People out in Chico, I had to explain to them what I meant. They, what you mean you good? You don't want it?
I'm all right. I'm doing all right now. They'd be like, oh, why is that? Oh, too bad. I'd be like, no, I'm doing all right. Let's celebrate.
That macaroni and cheese don't look good anyway.
I wanted to come up with your own reasons. That's the magician.
I said shit. Hey, but no, I be thinking like, like certain things to get into just like when you young to surpass, certain things when you get older. You feel me?
Exactly.
And then and then that's just my idea of it, but everybody has their own way, bro. I always say that, bro. Everybody has their own way. And if you fucking listening to somebody else's way all the goddamn time, that means you don't know shit. You are that yeah.
And
What
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
I started to realize like my way is the highway, and I'm riding down that
And I'm
thing.
riding that thing.
And while I'm driving, I can't give directions. I'm like, Siri, can you? Because I'm
Shit.
like, I don't, and I have my privacy. Like, I don't need to tell like anything, let alone everything. I love that spiritual privacy.
Exactly, because it's like this year I might be a bus driver, next year I might be a plumber or a technician or electrician or something.
Exactly.
I switch it up
like,
all the
Nabi
time.
Like Nabi says, it's like if something happens in life where we're going through a class, if life is a school, and then if we don't do it, it'll keep on like repeating or something. But it's like a challenge. So it's cool to have some brethren and sistren like y'all that I can say, oh fuck, I was fucking struggled out today. Or I had this challenge, but without trying to get super sterile and super analytical. It's like you just laugh at it or be like, oh damn.
Yeah, that's all you.
Like this dude almost tried to hit me off my bike just now a second ago, and I was getting ready to jump on the hood of his car like fucking Tom Cruise. But I was like, I didn't even feel my heartbeat skip a beat.
That was your moment, man. The camera was in the bushes.
It was rare. But I'm like, so, I don't have to worry with you guys. I could say something, and you know, we're always tripping. So I'm like, we always fall back into that beautiful trip.
And it's weird because you start to see that sometimes it's okay to get angry and flip out at times.
Yeah.
You got to.
But it's not needed to crash out, actually.
That's why I say I'm not struggling. It don't mean I'm not getting angry. It means I understand the effect of the game. Like I'm teaching my daughter how to not just play Roblox games. So imagine her going from son or daughter going from Roblox to Mario and platformer, and they're like, man, the mushroom keep killing me. And now every time they approach the mushroom, they getting a little wary. And you say, I gotta use the bathroom, I gotta eat. Seeing all this stuff develop in their mind, but you're like, it's a game, you know, you got this. It's like it's very much similar to life. Like the struggle is supposed to be there. Like you're supposed to think, oh, I can't do this, so that when you do it, oh,
yeah, it's like boom. Especially like
same here, Todd.
Go ahead.
Like, it was something that's so like my life is fucking chaos in one aspect, or it's just like everybody's life. We're all human. We have like big families. People get more spread out over the years, whatever it is. So I'm like, if I say I'm good, I really mean I'm grateful to have a meal or some money or a place to live. Like those basic things are covered. I'm like, that's a magical celebration. It's not that everything's so sparkly and life just gave me the perfect life and I didn't have to. I'm like,
Theo, just think about this though. Theo, think about how it would be if all we did was come and just share all the shit we go through in life.
Oh, well, true. How did that make you feel? Well, I started at 4 p.m. and I was waiting for the bus, and this gentleman tried to fucking
every day. If that was our shit, every day. No, but what people do is they share the love that they find, and they in the troublesome lives that we live in.
We would be so confused if we did that. True, we'd be talking in circles forever. Like, no, wait, I'm not done. Be like, all right, we're not gonna have time for everyone to share today.
Well, yeah,
there's people right there that are exactly like that.
Yeah, come in, you know, because my car
happens like some of that stuff we used to.
I keep.
It's giving me the fucking stink eye on the bus, but now I'm like, I could just be like, oh, he must be having a hard time, and I didn't even state that as a memory worth mentioning. I'm like, oh, I played this one really weird ass lick in bluegrass the other day on accident, but it was like improvised. Wow, that was interesting.
Yeah,
that's more worth mentioning to me.
We share the good shit. You feel me? Because if we come together, we always share the bad shit. It'd make this shit look terrible. You feel me? But especially stuff we go through with our kids, with our family. Just, you know, on a daily, half the shit we go through.
The problem is already being itself, which is in this
you're not handling.
Obstacle. And then it's like, we don't need to make it any more obstacle than it is. It's already the...
Yeah. And sometimes it is the back and forth, because I have been grateful for the times that I've been able to. Because just me personally, that's why I like the back and forth. Because it's either, but this is like, imagine this story. You don't have any physical friends around. Like you don't just go out and you can chill at people's house or go to the park. You can go to the park and talk to random people and stuff like that. But then the people that you adjust certain circumstances to exist on a computer. So it's a thing where everything is in that person's mind. regardless of how they want to think about it. So at every puzzle, whatever they want to say, it still leads to them. And that's been awesome.
I ain't inviting people to my house. I don't be having people coming over chilling, and I don't go to nobody else's house and chill. I become real isolated. Okay, you feel me?
Like a CBD isolated.
Yeah,
100%.
And it's like it's not on purpose, but it's on natural.
It's just nice
it's just natural.
Basking in our own energy. We are ourselves. So to shine light on ourselves is like the ultimate glow. It's perfect.
It's ultimate.
We know ourselves and love ourselves better than anyone could.
But you just had that glow, but if I go out and I step out and I go somewhere, people talk to me. So it's not like, but it's like, I think I don't want that, I don't know, man, friendships ruin relationships, type shit at times. So it's like, I like it the way it is. You feel me? This is enough for me. I already had everything else. I did that already.
Because it's cool to have astral breath. Like,
exactly.
You need to talk to me the exact way I want. Word it in a way where I feel comfortable so that my wounds can feel like some esoteric aloe vera gel to the burns of my past from someone else that has nothing to do with you. Or it's like on some real shit. Sometimes we can come in here and struggle. Like, if it's the right crowd.
Yeah, a lot of times.
I've been able to pick Ty's mind or somebody if we're just in here.
Like, we tie in. We tie in on our little struggles and shit, and then we start finding out we all got the same goddamn struggles.
And that's
what it's like, God damn it.
We're already so synced up, we can start to laugh. But then you got your struggles, your sun sign, then we can start to bring our moon sign, your Mercurial water, and be like, yeah, but the inner Purple Damon, yeah, Matt Damon's older cousin, yeah, Purple Damon, yeah. You know what he said, though? I was like, struggled out. Purple Damon said, what the fuck are you wearing, though? What's that shirt? Or just like a little inside joke along.
Yeah,
we're all similar characters.
But I understand what you mean, though. Being all similar characters, but when it's like the one that's just continuously, all right, well, whatever you say, I'm gonna neglect it so I can just walk with my head down.
Yeah.
It's like the spirit, yeah.
And it's like we all go through the same shit, bro. We all been through a lot of the same things. That's why we here together right now. I'm talking.
Because we accidentally fucking fractalized ourselves, broke the matrix, and said to ourselves, well, shit, I'm trying out something new, and now I got to live in the hospital forever. At least I can still think.
Man.
But I can't see. I can't think. Like, we all got to that point on psychedelics for some reason, but not us here personally.
And I think a lot of us already know that we all have like the same struggles. That's why we talk about good shit all the time, because we already like, if I was, to say my bike got stolen, Theo would be like, yep, I've been there.
True. Remember back last year, yo, I gotta talk to
my scooters got stolen. My electric scooters got stolen. Theo, like, yeah, my electric bike got stolen.
I know.
All of a sudden, I'm playing crazy on guitar. Some weird ass notes coming out of the guitar. No, I'm fine.
Man.
A little distant.
Yeah, that's called an echo chamber. And no echo chambers that exist really. Because even with the esotericness and goodiness, we all come with our own way of getting to that goodiness.
Hey, it's weird because you ain't even got to say it, but like we can look at each other and go, "Yep, I know. Yep, I understand." Look, you know what you should do.
But there's so many versions of our body and mind that we're not.
Yeah.
Which one are we not?
Hey, the wind is blowing right now, real hard in your phone, Theo. So all we hear is the wind.
That's what I was saying, though. The wind. No.
I heard
it blows away all the pain.
Hey. Like shit. Like
esoteric ang.
Wake up you wake up sometimes in the morning, you be like, I ain't gonna cry today. I ain't gonna do it. I'm just, you feel me?
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you, Ty, like I think that's like one of the things that it's hard for people to do is to like work on they self, to grow their self into being that like I said, that business that it needs to be. a lot of us don't have the, you know, we don't have that time or that patience, you know, because everybody's telling you should do it this way. But then you constantly pushing forward. You never had to worry about this because every time, like that's how it was with me, bro. It's like, you know, it was always there. Like a person to come and be like, hey, man, you know, I'll give you $200 if you come and help me with this. And that'll be like 1 day's of work, 2 hours of work. You feel me? And that was like happening like every day, bro. To where my side hustle was just gigging harder than a regular job. But
that's why I never understood when I was growing up.
Instead of me kicking back
on the street.
And you know, I could have been spending all my time just working on this, making this into something better. But no, I listened to everybody else, you know, family members and shit. Like, oh no, you shouldn't do that because, you know, look what you're talking about. You're talking about drugs. Drugs are bad. You feel me?
I could have been utilizing fucking academia and local biochemical structures of published medical peer-reviewed literature that I could have, but I'm out here fractalizing.
Exactly.
No, I have no idea what
I'm
that
like
means,
going,
but true.
Yeah, but I'm about to, you know, I'm working on moving and some more shit right now. So I'm
trying to find a new spot and a new house too. Everything must go.
Yeah, we actually found a spot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we found another
Close
one.
by?
Nah, Sacramento. Sac.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we going up north. Yeah, we going up north. We become closer to Ty and them over there.
You might even find some wavies up there by NSF and TAI.
Yeah, so yeah.
Hey everyone.
So that part. So
the land of the free. I'm smoking on some of that Northern Cali right now. It's so magnificent. This is not a commercial. But today on the podcast, I get 15% off if you pay attention to 85% of what I'm saying.
That's gonna be the. That's gonna be the. That I think that's gonna be the most.
AI.
That's gonna be a beautiful part of making the move. Is I'm gonna be able to smoke for a while. But I'm smoke for a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah, Ty, this is like I can't even like mid, but it's something. It's not Mexican brick, but it has a little bit of a different look to it. The smell, the medicine within, got some real amber, a lot of trichromial activity.
He said a lot of trichromial.
Yeah, that's all organic stuff. I'm
about to tap out though, y'all. Man, that shit loud as hell, Theo. I'm about to tap out though. I'ma holler, y'all.
All right, fam.
Some stuff
it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, always,
Take
brother.
care, bro.
Appreciate
Take care.
And thanks everybody for stopping by. Yeah, man, I'm about to tap out. Dang, we've been on for like 3 hours, and I know I got shit to do. You feel me? I gotta wash my clothes and some more shit. But you know, if I'm still up later, I'll try to tap back in. But until then, man, peace out. Y'all have a beautiful